Nigeria just found out recently is that they are thinking, they are confused, they don't even know what they want anymore. I don't know. I don't know what British did to this kind of people, you know. They don't know that at this point, Nigeria is not going to make any progress. Nigeria is not going to make any single progress. Nigeria is total collateral damage. Like Bonner Boy will say, the buyer and the seller, the rest are collateral damage. And you can see the collateral damage. There this lady that came on a Twitter space, and we are talking about the approach Biafrans are using to get their Biafran. They are killing our people without no single evidence. Called herself Naponse. I saw one space he opened today. What is he even talking about? Because of a election. And I said, some of you should keep quiet and hide your face in shame. Because when you see people that have stand up to fight for freedom, and you guys will come on space where you don't even have balls. Some of you are hiding under social media, trying to. I was talking to one and saying, "Oh, America will revoke your citizenship." I say, "You're an idiot. America should come and revoke my citizenship for what? That I asked for freedom that Washington asks. Do you see how they think? That I'm asking for the freedom that Washington asks. The same thing I'm asking. Now you are coming to revoke my citizenship because I'm asking the same question Washington asked the Britain. Keep on, even they have blood relationship. And he told them, keep off from this area. We're already taking this area. Why are you coming to tell me they're going to revoke? Because you guys doesn't have balls. And you come, when we rise up, we are speaking, we are taking action. And these idiots are going to be the ones that are advising us how to. Can you imagine how this clown will be the movement, useless Jack, as a that call him chief? These are idiots that will come to advise us on how to fight for freedom. They rig you out of election. This one said, oh, they rig over. They rig Imo State, we keep quiet. They rig Kwara State, we keep quiet. Now they have rigged it, they will keep quiet. They rig the whole Nigeria, we keep quiet. These are idiots that are coming to tell Simon Ekpa. When Simon Ekpa is telling Nigeria, if you cross my territory, you're a dead man. They will come and tell you that Simon Ekpa approach it. But in the day yesterday, people are dying. People are being, there's a talks everywhere. Guns are being blown on every angle. And then we are not talking about those people who bring the gun. Who bring the gun? Is it not the politicians? And now Simon Ekpa have risen and said, no, this is enough is enough. And we are commissioning him to do more. We are telling him this time around, no mercy. I have even told Prime Minister directly, I told him, it's time we activate citizen arrest. Citizen arrest. Start arrest any person that opened his mouth and said he's a Nigerian politician. The next day, we go and, like FBI, we SWAT his house, arrest everything that is there, including him. I think he should activate citizen arrest. That's the next level we should take our agitation to. Then they understand that, and I'm hoping and I'm praying that he's waiting for the Biafra mandate to fall upon him completely after 2nd of December. Then we'll go after these people, we'll start arresting them. I see one of his answers where he said that we're going to do a prison swap. By the time we started arresting them, they will be forced to release Nnamdi Kanu, and we use him as a prison swap to these people. Because I can't wait. These people are destroying our children. Imagine you are sharing a country where ritualists everywhere. You are sharing a country where every time election is ringed. And I'll see some of them in America. What are you telling your children that make you to leave Nigeria? What are you saying to them? They go to school, they come back, and they will ask you, Daddy, when are we going to Nigeria? You say, no, there's this security in Nigeria. And they will ask you, why did you left in the first place? And you are still defending Nigeria that your children cannot go and enjoy. What kind of people is this? I just don't understand this whole mess. They will support election. See Stephen, what is his name called? That he call himself obedient. He come out and do gragra because they are looking for relevance and to join the looting club. He said he wants to contest for governor of Edo State. Where is he today? He lives in New York with his family, but he wants to go and become a politician in Nigeria because he wants to join the looting club. Now, Obedient have lost. Obedient didn't even come second or third in the election. Now, you see them. They will not get shame and said, no, wait a minute. Am I on the wrong side or the right side? Is people agitating for disintegration of Nigeria, are they the one right or wrong? Even they don't know that some of us who are agitating for Biafra, sometimes we take stock of what we have achieved and where we are going. And we also ask ourselves question in that particular point and said, are we on the right side or are we on the wrong side? Are we the one on the wrong? And we now come to conclusion, knowing that we are on the truthful side, and we always will. One have come and said, obedient people and obedient movement have turned to too much talk. Church, but he's the one leading the church or church online, though. And they are the same people that will come and advise us, oh, this is how you're supposed to approach your Biafran struggle. You have a genuine cause, but you approach. I say these people, what did you do they know the English, the meaning of approach? You have a state that approach you with weapon. Then you want to approach them with church. Are you kidding me? Are you okay? You have a state that all they know what to do is to kill and kill and kill. Then you want to approach them and you want to tell, and you say Nigeria is doing you bad. Oh, I hate Nigeria. Nigeria is evil. The same Nigeria you call evil will tell you something is evil. You will not believe Nigeria than to believe me. You know Nigeria is evil, but I'm telling you, Nigeria is evil. You prefer to believe me. You are believing Nigeria. Nigeria is telling you that Simon is a criminal. You fail to believe me. And you are believing Nigeria that Nigeria is telling you that. See how these people reason. Tell me, people that reason like this and you want a better country for them. You want us to say, oh, they should have a better country. Anybody praying for Nigeria for a better country? I pity your children. I'm telling you, some of these our children will grow one day and see the roles we play in sustaining in Nigeria. Honestly, I don't know how they're going to see us. And that is why I'm fighting every day and night to make sure that this thing ends in my generation so that my children will build with their blood and water. That this nation that my father paid so much for it. They put their blood online. They put their life online for them to achieve this great nation. And we're going to put our own life online to build this great nation. That's why I fight every day and night. You see me at workplace, you see me on the road, any conversation, my training, everything is geared towards having this nation called Biafra. So that our children will know that there are people that rise when everybody have given up. People like Nnamdi Kanu, people like Simon Ekpa. These are great men. And somebody will be asking, who is Simon Ekpa? Today, they're calling us a Photoshop. But Simon Ekpa is talking with they will ask, what is your diplomatic move? Who know where VNOT is?
They don't ask that kind of question. They don't ask you about the diplomatic move anymore.
Where is VNOT? VNOT, I went to his office personally. VNOT told me it's not about weapon. It's not about gun and violence. What is our diplomatic move? What is Simon talking to Capitol Hills? Today, is VNOT not seeing that our charters are being presented to Speaker of the American House of Rep? Is he not seeing that the minority leaders, we are putting our charter on their tables? We are putting our applications on their table. We are asking for their recognition as we declare Biafra. Is that those bastards? Are they not seeing this move? And now come, because Vincent Doty told me anytime he see those kind of move that he will bring his money to support Simon. And I want somebody to call this my side and go and send to Vinoti that you told me in your office that any day Simon start making diplomatic move on how to meet American senators, meeting world leaders for them to recognize Biafra, that you will be in the forefront. Somebody to go and tell him. I meet him in Vegas in his office. Ask him. Let him deny it. Let somebody open a space, and then I will not ask him this question in his face. So call this space and tell Vinoti. And there's this Okoko. You know, Nigerians follow people who don't make sense. But sometimes he teach them, he turn around to make them to understand they are fools. There are this guy they always follow, that have a lot of followership, but for no reason. Today the guy is asking, are there still 24 hours light in Abia State? Or were just a hype? If you ask my brother Benson, Afonja Benson, he will tell you I keep asking this question because I remember the week they said Vinot is going to commission, Alex Ot is going to commission electricity in Aba. Hey, Aba is now. I told them, who is relocating their business from America, from Europe to, if you are relocating, let me know, I will follow you. But you have to show me proof that this electricity, nobody have answered me that question. Please, can somebody call this thing to Vinot, to Alex Ot, to all the obedient? How many of them have relocated to Aba? How many of them, because of the constant electricity, to go and put their business in Aba? They are asking us, we Biafrans, to come and invest in Igbo land. Is the electric now steady? You know, I told them when they are shouting about that electric plant, I say, you guys are stupid. Because you don't know history. Because you don't follow your people. That's why you that was born in 1999, somebody like Harry, although his department is doing it well, with his bigotry fighting, he's managing his department. But when you come and discuss with him on a political level of Biafra, you see that they are empty brain. He have never gone to his village since he was 5. He was born and raised in Lagos, and he lives in Italy. And when you tell him that, do you know what is called glass industry in Aba? Do you know that Aba, there's a shoe factory called Bata? We call it Bata by choice. Do you know that there's a company called Golden Guinea Breweries? Do you know there's a company called PZ International? Do you know there's a company called Equitable International? Do you know there's a company called there's a Avote Modern Poultry? People who say they are #1 in agriculture. Do you know that there's a ANNANG independent power plant built by Mbakwe that give Imo State independent electricity while Mbakwe was there? Do you know that Mbakwe draw the urban planning of Imo State from a company from France? How Imo State is going to look like in the next 20 years. But what happened to those plans? Can you see them? So when these people come and be telling you, oh, let's build the economy within Igbo land, and you are reminding them, Chidebere, the young shall grow. These are Igbo men that knows the future. They bring transportation. By now, those people could have built a transportation rail or rail that look like Hong Kong Metro, Hong Kong Metro or Korea Metro. But Nigeria killed this man's business. And you still see them come and tell you, oh, be the Igbo within the Igbo economy. Develop. And you ask them simple question. The hypo Vinut, they said, go on them. Didn't you hear when they said obedient movement headquarters is in Edo State?
See, my brother,
so,
you know when you are speaking to them,
Christ.
when you made mention of a history, just use a common word. These people does not follow events. You know, they remove history from them. They don't follow events. What we are following is events. We are reading outside the box. They don't know what event is, like follow the event, like all
they said that was the headquarters of obedient movement.
These are mad people.
But yesterday in Edo, we tell them that obedient movement was a scam. Yesterday was a proof that we are right all along. Can't you see that we are right all along? I told them, all this Igbo economy you guys are talking about, we have Nkalagu Cement, which one of my uncle was one of the directors. What happened to Nkalagu Cement? Now we are buying Dangote Cement alone. So when you tell these people that if you don't have sovereignty, they will come and advise us on approach on how to win or how to get our.
And that's exactly who the first person who spoke, I think, everything. That was the narrative is coming when we heard about our currency. He was trying to tell us how to back up our currency.
I was listening to that conversation, although I was busy that time.
We're just saying rubbish, but I know from the direction it's coming from. I see these are exactly those people who are big clamoring. Oh,
yeah, they will come and tell you to build the economy. They build the economy that does not exist.
They will tell you that, oh, we should go and start mining resources or building an economy there before we can think of owning a currency. Can you see how daft these people are? Instead of you to appreciate what someone has done launching currency, digital currency, which is now a decentralized digital system of exchange, and you are not coming to make it look as if we are what we are doing is not just authentic, and not try to tell us.
My brother, don't you see? Trump said,
to back.
My brother, didn't you hear when Trump posted that he's going to launch his own coin?
You see, and he has not said anything about that. Anything that has been done, especially with the Igbos, I don't know what's wrong. He claims he's Igbo. He wants the better for us, this and that.
Jealous, my brother.
Ever since he was invited on the platform, he wasn't there. No, he's nowhere to be found again because we have trashed him down. And we told him, Mr. Man, please retrace your footstep. We know where you're coming from.
My brother, you're talking about, see, my brother, when you're talking about these people, see, my brother just made a statement here now. You're talking about these people, can they compare themselves with Chidebere Moto, all these guys, Chisco? You know, if it was a better country, these men should have underground metro, like speed trains by this time. Even
yes, exactly.
They're supposed to have a speed trains, like it could take you just maybe 30-40 minutes from whatever that their useless non-sewage system Lagos to worry. But they destroy this man. So they want to tell me that they have foresight more than this man.
Black brother, have you been to Lagos too? You say you call it non-sewage because everywhere stinks.
They smell. Once I arrive, I close my nose. Once you fly from any part of transit down to Lagos, everywhere smells.
My brother,
there's a dead body on the road now. There's a dead body as I'm talking to you somewhere in Lagos right now. These people are dead people.
Because my brother, you know, most times I do go to Lagos to make purchase of goods and service. I do enter this Losway night bus. Anytime I enter Lagos, I was like, God, how are people manage to survive in this kind of environment? This is what I ask myself. I said, so our people are truly trying by living in this kind of area. I will not live here, even though if you dash me. And somebody will not tell me that you are using money, millions of naira to buy land and build a house.
My brother, let me tell you something. If you go from Coconut bus stop,
God forbid. If
you go from Coconut bus stop, they go down to Ajasa Street. You see those Ajasa Street from number 20, I think, if I'm not making a mistake, if you go to Boundary side, those people, the majority of them
right?
No,
the boundary, Ajengule, yeah.
That place doesn't have toilet. They go to toilet inside.
Very smelly.
They don't
open defecation.
They don't have toilet in those areas.
And the canals are open. The canals are open. They stink like I don't know. I was like, God, what was really going? I'm asking, when I look at our people here, I look at them. Are you people normal? So this is what you go through here in Lagos, and you are building houses, building canals. Are you people okay? And look at how Biafran land is. Very good, very sweet, very hospitable. The only thing that we are building now is the social presence, the social amenities.
We have been driving in Lagos. I could remember. Is it when I visited? There was a time I was in Lagos. I think it was 2008. Is it 2018 or 2017? We are driving with my brother. I see hands of human beings on the road, hands and legs of people. To tell you
these are potential people.
These are people that was killed by trailer. But do you know the difference between this
and the ritualists now?
Yeah, these non-sewage smelling places. When you, for example, if you go to Igbo land now, if there's something like that happens in Biafran territory, our people don't. There will be people to take care of it. It doesn't matter where you come from. As that oneness of our spirit is still there. But you see this place. I see bodies scatter. I'm not trying.
And nobody cares to look at the dead body. People even march on it and go.
People march on it. Didn't see the one happen in my two. Fulanis was using bike clamping on top of dead body. Can such a thing happen in any Biafran territory? Only even elders will come there and just, or the young people will come there. It will never happen. So when you see the people we are together with, these are very useless bunch of people. Look at this guy now called Abe. He claimed to be intellectual. Your place are being surrendered by he's surrendered by look at I love Iboho who started something. Do you see how they come together? Those their elders come together to fight the guy out of the territory. That is one thing I love about our people. When they see the truth, we can see the truth. No matter how they try to use contaminated, most of the people you see fighting Biafra, they are all contaminated by the zoo. These are corrupt individuals. People like this chief we are seeing right now, who will come to an air, Igbo development, that moron called Nnaemeka Mazi. These guys are just bunch of idiots. Like these idiots now. Let me just say something. We made an example of Chisco Motors, these wonderful people who have an idea that could move us from A to B. These are people who bring a business back home. How far these people, eBay and the rest of them, Innocent, who is manufacturing car today, is Zoo
even electric cars, electric car now, Innocent is man.
Yeah,
yes, now
I got
currently
a call.
now.
I got a call day before yesterday. They said that he has an electric car that a guarantee of 11 years battery. A guarantee of 11 years.
I'm
It's
telling
not like
you,
Tesla.
though,
They
say that the car battery,
kilometers.
the car battery, they say they charge it. It was even charging for over 5 days. They have not even charged it for 5 days.
I put a call to someone day before yesterday. They were telling me he has 300 kilometers already down. 300 kilometers right now. He has already built 11 years guarantee of the battery.
And you can imagine all this are built in Biafra land. Yeah. And that's the reason why they're fighting Innocent. But Innocent refused to bring his company to Lagos or Abuja.
Elon Musk has 500 and something kilometers battery.
And you know the funny part of this, the iPhone jazz are not happy with it because of what they feel. Oh, he's my Igbo man. He's trying to be stubborn. He's trying to put it because the iPhone jazz are eyeing that in company very well.
Brother,
they wish he should bring it to Lagos.
Our PM, our PM single-handedly, our PM with Biafrans make everything humanly possible to build a Biafra defense force, not allowing our people to be vulnerable. They are angry about it. They come on air.
Very angry.
They are very angry because you know what?
To discredit them.
Discredit them. Put it, this is a statement in African continent that Biafran people remain the key. There remains the only way out, the gateway to Africa to see light. And that is the reason why I always advocate. You see, this strategy of using insider to destroy the best that God gives to us. We have to hold our hand together that never allow anybody to destroy what God has given to us. You must protect the interests of that leader. We will never allow the case of Lumumba, Sankara, what they call it, Gaddafi. All those things will never happen in our territory, no matter the kind of propaganda. Instead, we all go home. We go to the 7 rivers and 7 seas, turn half woman, half spirit.
Until you guys don't know that I've made up my mind. If this whole thing gets to all of us, need to go. I have challenged people who want to fix Nigeria. Let's go. They said you have your.
Are you talking of that Vin Oti, that one that came to that chief program?
Yes, Vin Oti now.
Okay, there is a tweet he made, and there is one post the Prime Minister posted the other day. So there is a tweet he tweeted on the comment section. I was trying to send it to you. You understand? So
he
maybe
blocked me because I challenged him. I said, "You elites are the evil. You talk something in secret. You come in open. You talk another thing. You think
yes,
we are
I'm trying to send it to you. He was trying to
screenshot it and send it to me because I can't read it if you send it as a link.
Yeah. Okay.
He blocked me. I told him,
my brother,
these people, they are evil. Their evil doesn't have part two.
More than evil.
Their evil doesn't have part two.
More than and there's one common thing I usually see whenever you are born and brought up in Afonja land, you have that kind of. You see, let me tell you the fact. Any Biafran born in the northern part of the zoo, at least they are more compassionate to our freedom than those of our Biafran brothers born in the southwestern part. Because
the ones are from Afonja side are very evil. They are evil. They have no part two. You are right. I agree with you.
The one from the northern part. The one from the northern part
because
of
if
the
you're
zoo,
from the northern part, you don't
they
hear
are more
winner.
compassionate.
But these are Yoruba. This one are from will be like Yoruba people. These ones are worst. People like Kenny. People
worse,
like
they are the one that.
Their fathers.
And how they make
people
kids.
Like Tommy.
Their
fathers raise them in Lagos. They go to UK, highest. They go to America. Now they become part of a foreign affairs ministry. Then they think that they have divided Nigeria. These are a bunch of useless people that we raise as Igbo brothers.
Useless
I'm
people.
telling you.
I'm telling
so
you.
These guys.
I prefer those because I've had interaction and encounter with people from the northern part of the zoo because I do tour the zoo around most of the time. I do go for business.
If you don't want to support,
you understand?
Nigeria
but when you sit down, when you sit when you sit down, we have interaction with those one from the northern part. They have more compassion. What they will hear from them, oh, one them here I na chokwano, I chokwano ya o, I chonya but I chokwano ya no because I am. But try and have interaction with Biafrans born in the southwest. What you hear, the Biafra, I bet leave Biafra be hungry, go kill us. We want chop better food. What? I say their way of reasoning and their way of thought, they will be defending the currency. They tell you, the Biafra that they hungry, kill them. There is no money. That our place is not the
Because he's
want to
having,
hear from
because
those
he go
please
fill one
go on.
canal for Alaba International, build 3 bedrooms duplex there. Now he make you think that you should not have Biafra because he go buy land for canal, not be for better place.
For Canada
And
build the
when
house.
communities or
It's
when
a
Zuzo
Canada.
Siala, he got some of my brothers. He no na side Alaba
Sure.
International. Ministry when Zuzo Siala, but he go ahead Biafra. And I say
Ebe
that's
ni
the
the
one.
dish.
No time Siala. Because some of them doesn't even have home in the village where they can sleep, and they build duplex in a canal, and they come and when you talk about Biafra, and when you are telling these people we have, what are you even talking? You come and they be telling me Igbo economy. Can you build Igbo economy more than Michael Opara? Are you?
You see some of them,
Can you build
some of
Igbo
them talking
economy
this
like
because
a
they are nowhere to be
billionaire
found
like
in home. The whole
Ekwueme,
land.
who formed PDP and they finally kick him out? Ekwueme was one of the richest in Nigeria as an architect. Genuine money. And he have genuineness to build Nigeria. What did he get? As soon as Segari is about to finish his tenure, they take over with the military just to make sure that Ekwueme doesn't get to power. And you think Peter Obi, who doesn't even can liaise, who is not doesn't even have integrity, who went and tell Ojukwu that I would die in Abga. At the end of the day, Ojukwu died. He went to PDP. Before you know it, he went to Labour Party. Doesn't even have integrity, and he want him to.
Oh, your sister na Labour keep an advert to.
Oh yeah, then she went to PDP. Now you're not taking a baby. Even convince I say now with the formidable team, and some idiot will come and tell me a man without integrity. Do you have integrity like more than Ekwueme? Do you have integrity more than Michael Opara? And you come here, you want to finish Nigeria. All this mosaic mentality, I want to save Nigeria, is what I don't understand. Oh, you want to build
No,
Nigeria?
when you come back to PDP, we tell you the second madman don't give him advice. That's why he comes back. Just watch and see.
Maybe he's looking for another madman that will give
He
him
will come
advice
back to
this time around.
PDP.
Because
They will,
the first advice,
Jesus
the
Christ.
first advice,
And they
the
will
first
tell you that
advice is God what
they
was
need
it
a
from a
force
madman,
to come out
an OP waker.
APC from power. The same thing APC said. They need a force with ACN and the Tinubu to come out PDP from power. That's what Obi will come and tell us now. And some idiot will follow him. I don't blame these bastards. We are talking about Biafra, our own freedom. And some idiot will come online. See idiots like Comrade. These are people advising us the approach we're supposed
My
to
brother,
take.
let me tell you something. If not that Obi is not, let me say because an average politician in Nigeria is a criminal.
Confirm Onyoshi.
If not that
Confirm
Obi
criminal. Criminal is understatement.
has involved himself in politics. In his mind, in ulterior mind, you see people like Soludo, Obi, they truly want us to be free, but they cannot come out openly and say it. Okay, because if they say it, they will be targeted. They are just like a political IKOM. You understand? They have known them. They have been known. But inside their heart, within them, because I could listen to one of lectures Soludo held. He was preaching about the new nation of Biafra. That time he was a civilian governor. I don't know if you follow that documentary. It was like giving lectures. How is Biafra going to be like? How about the currency of Biafra? Asking. He was preaching to intellect. What I'm telling you, Soludo was the one saying it with his mouth. When he was still the civilian governor, he was talking about Biafra. You can go to your YouTube and type it. If I'm lying to you, you will see it there. He was talking to the so-called elite, preaching to them. They were seated. How is the Biafra going to look like? How is the economy of Biafra going to look like in terms of their money? How is it going to? I was like, okay, so if people have idea, because that time he has not involved into politics much, just a civilian governor. Anytime you have never near that seat of governorship or presidency, you will be talking better. Immediately you people go there, you will not change the narratives and start talking about nonsense. You see? For inside their mind, they truly want us to be free. But the moment they go to that seat, I don't know the kind of devil that maybe they will go to Sokoto or Caliphate, they will not bath there with that with that Sokoto and the Caliphate water, because they assume that you want to take position. Even an ordinary governor in the southeast, you have to go to Sokoto for them to give you the go ahead, so that they will not use that their evil water to bath you. When they don't bath you, they now asapuze gezi oboro. Obodo is a church. So you say get more na ajo more na ajo kwesi for that. I dey put the that consider. Hello, I want talking to people here, please. Am I being here, please? Hello, am I being here?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, sure. Let me just contribute 2 things to that thing you just said. Can you hear me? Well, first of all,
Yeah, we can hear
The
you.
moment all these things happen, all these things
first of all,
happen,
I think it
you
was
won't see
also
them.
those plan all along. Biafrans were played from soccer when it comes to that Soludos issue. And also, I agree with you when they go to Sokoto, the Fulani will
Mobility,
use
can you mute yourself? Let
the
us hear
Fulani
what
the
you have to
Fulani
say.
will use baby oil to soften their ass. So
Soften
I
their
understand
ass.
what
So
you mean by that.
it's not what you mean by that. Hello.
Yeah,
Can I
go
be
ahead.
heard?
We can hear you.
Mobility, can hear you. Go ahead.
They have indeed failed, and within their hearts, even hello, please,
Yeah,
am I
we
being
can
heard?
hear you now.
Mobility, if let's say your network, Tulumbu don't hijack
It's
them.
better. It's better now.
It's better now.
Okay, now I think I can hear your voices much more. So that's what I'm saying. They are doing, they are doing it. They are just tired. You see all of them, ranging from the southeast governor, all of them, they are tired. Who puts of them myself? That idiot, he will regret his action. That one will die. He will die a painful death. Mba, just give Mba after 2 years of next year. Before 2025, now you will see that he too will also get tired. You think you can fight Biafra and you have peace. You must be hallucinating. You must be a joker. Because our nation is so dear to us. We have cenotaph in Enugu where we respect the dead. So how dare you talk ill of the Biafran agitation and think you're going to go for it? Please, another person may contribute. Let me yield here for now. I think so many mic are on mute now. If someone can say so.
Yeah, we can. It's a university. We can go on. Greetings to you. University, are you there?
There's a lot of people that take mine. You say Totti Villa. Totti Villa, are
Yeah,
you there?
Trotty Villa, let's go. Trotty Villa, you there? Arinze, are you there?
I think all of them are getting advice from is he a madman or second madman? His OB partner giving you people advice. He pick a mic, he come here, come mute, come stage. Can you talk to us? Or Obi is looking for a madman that will advise him to go to PDP. So please don't collaborate with Obi.
Nigerians are stupid. Look at the way everybody is just
Very
standing.
useless.
And I got the advice from a madman.
My dear brother, these Nigerians are very useless. Can you imagine that people that is their currency is completely dead? Some of their countries have been occupied by the Fulanis, by the terrorists, and terrorists are making videos from their towns in TikTok. They don't give a shit about this.
And people are sending their
You know,
account number to
people are
terrorists
sending account numbers, to the terrorists.
for
It's
giveaway.
weird. And the worst part, they
A
forgive
joke
away,
of a
man.
country.
And this money is being collected from some people that passed through hell in the hands of these terrorists in kidnapping.
If you ask me, the terrorists they still get PTO. How we terrorists? At least they know say the citizens are suffering. At least they need something.
No. They're not saying that this is listen. This terrorists of a team. This is your government. You understand? You don't tell me that this bunch of untrained bastards, these individuals, these flies. Mobili, can you meet yourself? These flies. You don't tell me that these flies organize all this thing by themselves. They don't organize this thing by themselves. Listen, these guys, all these things are being organized by. Listen, Nigeria is not a country. When you see a Biafra man fooling himself, telling you that Igbo development, telling you about people fighting for Biafra are not doing it well, knowing very well that some villages, some cities, people are in IDP camp. You understand? Telling the best Biafran brains all over the world that they're not doing it well. You have to understand something. Their currency is dead. One of the worst currency on the planet Earth. Countries have started to inject their embassies out of their country. Their document is worse than tissue paper in any airport or countries of the world. When their students arrive in countries, they have to go back to square one because their document is invalid. All those things doesn't concern them. People like Abe Governor, he attached governor his name. Also have the logo of the most useless logo on the planet Earth. The most garbage logo. He has it. He represents the terrorist country called Nigeria, the British company. He represents it with the logo. He represents the organ harvesting company, which most of the medical people in the field have said that your hospitals are being bought by Brigade and his companies for organ harvesting. They don't give a shit about this, even if it's a propaganda. This video is out there in the
not
open.
even the hospital. They said the people have been bought. The people have been bought over by Brigade.
Yeah.
That means you as a citizen, you should know it well. If you're a citizen of that zoo, you should know that at any one, they can just point at you and drag you like a goat.
Child, if your wife is pregnant, you went to the hospital. Once the baby is delivered and the baby has what they want, they will declare the baby dead. And I have experienced this from someone very close to me. Give a birth, we celebrated. The next day, I got a call that the baby is dead. I'm telling you, these people don't know how mad I am. They don't know how mad I am. I've gotten a call from someone very close to me. We celebrate a baby boy. The next day, I got a call that the baby is dead. My brother, you guys doesn't know what is going on. Nigeria need a nuclear weapon that will sink every goddamn motherfucker to be buried alive.
We are actually working on those nuclear weapons because we need to sink that contraption for
these guys have dealt with some of us. I mean, they have messed with some of us. They have touched so many of us in a very bad place. I'm telling you. Instead, I will identify with Nigeria. I go 6 feet and rest for peace. I'm telling you, the bad day, one of the worst. I'm telling you, I go 6 feet than to identify with Nigeria. These people are bad. These guys are bad. I see the election fighting themselves. Some fools come on air looking for who win, who no win. Where their people are hungry, people are committing suicide. Terrorists is on the forest rejoicing, doing giveaway in their territory. There are terrorist men in uniform, unidentified names, is running around the Biafran territory. Some on air looking for Gochuku Biafra, which village do you come from? So you can go and burn my village. That is not even my problem.
That guy that asked you that question, that guy don't have sense. I was listening to that speech that day. But I don't always go and listen to these people again. I always listen on
Who was that guy who
on
asked
on
that silly question? Who was
please,
that guy and where is he from?
please,
Is he part of this struggle?
please. So I was listening that day when that guy was asking you that question. This is the kind of things they always ask. They want to know your family so that they will go there and burn everywhere down. Some of all these people you are seeing, I already discovered that some Nigerian youth are very, very stupid. Very, very stupid. You have some group of politicians who the only thing they do is when they are in PDP, when they still in PDP, then they will go to APC, they will forgive them. Then when they still in APC, they will go to PDP, they will forgive them. This is the kind of government that they are running. Nobody is saying anything. The youth, like this Edo State own now, when if all these things happen, I always go to comment section to go and see what is going on there. If you go to the comment section after the result, they are there shouting. Some of them say the only thing we can do now is to separate this country. There's no way we can continue like this. I say, look at these useless people. These people will be here. All these kind of things will be happening. Some few group of people, they are the one holding everybody down. But all these youth don't want to rise up. All of them are there. Some of them are. I even left this space. I went to listen to one of their space to see what they are discussing. They are there talking about, one is even advising them how they are going to arrange a big group for 2027. Chai, some Nigeria youth, the kind thunder when go fire on her. They wait everybody. See, these people don't have sense. So no single sense. They only think backward. They never think anything good. And you only see them speaking too much English.
My brother,
Eh?
listen, if we Biafras was just like relaxed with these Nigerian people, by now our villages would have been
Overrun by the
completely wiped
terrorists.
out, overrun by terrorists. Hope Uzodinma has over 100, even, okay, let me just say, most of the people, if they're not well equipped in weapon, 100,000 Fulanis, let's just say 75,000 or 50,000 or 25,000 of them are well know how to use weapon. By now, Imo State, my villages, all that part of Biafra land would have been overrun by now, if not our PM and his ideology. Because those surrender Mazen Namdi Kano have already taken ideology of the hopeless and idiotic, moronic Soludo and the rest of them. They have already been contaminated by these people, and there is nobody, even if it's your father, have ideology of Nigeria. It's a completely a dead man, a dead corpse walking. These people, are we not gonna say anything? Just like during December when PM said that no, we shouldn't travel. One of our brothers here, he warned me. I travel. I have the reason why. I have a reason why I travel. Some of them that are asking my village. One of their best men in Nigeria. If I call it a duty to take them out, I will take them out. If I call it a duty, one of the best men, my own blood is watching the ass of one of the best men. My own blood. And I told him what to do, and he listened. I told him what to do, and he listened. He's a complete Biafra. I mean, complete, but he's in their midst. If I tell him what to do, all of them will go down. But that is not my duty.
Ugo,
I'm not a Biafran.
you mentioned
I'm not a Biafran government.
You mentioned something about Asari. Sometimes I would say that sometimes we don't need to. There are some things we don't want to say. You understand? When that issue of
No, you don't need to say it. You just allow
when that issue of Imo State was going on, one of there's only one guy among those group that was going to Imo State. He was the one giving us information about how they are going down their group, but they never know that the guy that's one of my guy. We always communicate with one of them to know the kind of things they are planning and what they are doing. Let's leave that side. That's why sometimes when it comes to all the security,
just leave that side.
all the security something, I don't want to say anything because there are many things going on that time that they are going to Imo State, killing innocent people, but many of their group they died. It's not a joke. But let's leave that side. It's the security something. Thank you.
Do you know that one of them was on air yesterday? You know what she said? I think he gave up a difference. He said that Biafrans are dragging Niger data that he trusts at Atake. Sorry, not Atake. He trusts Tampolo. That the Nigerian government even left Niger data so that when Nigerian government want to take oil, they will take. When they want the guys to do bunker, they will do. And the person that was saying this, I tried to find out who she is. I found out that this person has something inside her. Either he's dating one of the criminals, gatekeepers of the zoo or something like that. I don't know, but I strongly she knows one or two. He said that he trusts Polo, that he's gonna deal with Biafran people. You know that Nigerian government, the reason why they leave Niger data that when they want to take oil, the guys will watch out. When the guys want to do bunkering, Nigerian government will leave them. For you to see the kind of strategy these people has put in place, but these bastards forget that if I'm not making a mistake, Tompolo father, this bastard country kill. If I'm not making a mistake. And I know that apart from these bastards surrender Mazin Nandekano, those fools, what they do when they see a strong man who is close to Mazin Nandekano, who has a Biafran blood, they will attack the person the way I attack PM. If not that PM was chosen for this journey, by now I would have just backed off from everything. And you people know what would have happened. Because I don't have all it takes to do that. I don't have it. I will say it 1 million times. I don't have what PM have, what Simon ever have. Maybe if I say PM and some people depend, no many of us doesn't have it. What they do, they attack because Mazina they cannot come on air and say what Avengers did for him. That Tompolo has to pick number one. Number one. They ask him, what do you want? He said, number one, release my brother Nnamdi Kanu. When Nnamdi Kanu was a custody. And he said it on air. It does not take few days. These guys started attacking Tompolo. There is something that happened. Remember, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu said that he gave 20 million naira to Dokubo. I know Dokubo is not a human being, but let's just say I began to reason this thing. Dokubo came and debunked it. You know Dokubo, he has a big mouth. If Dokubo get that 20 million, he can even tell you that after all, that money was the money that my father that said slave that they didn't pay my father finish, at least they have taken the money. You understand what I mean? He will tell you that, yeah, I paid, but Dokubo said that he didn't get the money. That means the money didn't get to Dokubo. You see, these guys, what they do that when they see somebody, even Dokubo then made a statement. He said, no man in Biafra land have ever done what Mazin and they can have done. When he said that statement, then go after Dokubo. I know Dokubo is not a nice guy, but this is where this guy twisted upside down. What they do when they see somebody who Mazin Nnamdi Kanu recommended, they will go after the person. They will go after the person, bomber to bomber, just to make the person get anger and provoked. You know, all of us are here now. You know how they attack PM. He could get to. You understand?
You
They do to Dokubo.
see that Dokubo own that Dokubo issue. I don't really know. I don't know if the money, if you get the money or not, but one of my guys is the one who introduced Mazin Nnamdi Kanu to Dokubo. You understand? So the guy, one day I was asking the guy what happened and about Mazin Nnamdi Kanu and Dokubo. He said he's the one who introduced him to Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, but when they started working, then he just want to connect them because the guy was with them before. You understand? Before he joined the agitation. You understand? So when it comes to issue of Tompolo too, this Tompolo one, do you know that after the kidnap of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, they approached Tompolo immediately and give a contract to Tompolo because they don't want Tompolo to do anything about Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. That is why they gave him that contract, just to stop him from discussing anything that has to do with Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. So some of all these things that is going on in that area of Costa region, some of us, we know so many things going on there, but they just want to allow some of them to be. Let us just focus on this freedom because a lot is going on there, and they are just using some of our people in that area just to do whatever they want to do. That's exactly what is happening there. If not,
Yeah, but my brother,
Tompolo would have said something about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's what they gave
you know that one thing is that just like the government and the PM is somebody that the gods are with him. You see the damage of the zoo today, because things are getting to elastic limit that nobody can do it anymore. These people have, they have Biafra in their mind. They know that they are Biafrans, no matter the circumstances that make them feel, just like the sister called Stella Damascus, which is Stella Ojuku. This is the surname originally. All these people know where they come from. Even as we are talking today, people from far, they saw their mother, their father. Like my dad, the first daughter was among those that was shipped to America. She started having communication even when she has 10 children. The communication was captured. They disconnect according to what I had. The communication was disconnected after she had the 10 children. I don't know where they shipped the first daughter of my father. My point is, all of them know where they come from. But the decay of Nigeria today was shifting these people to their position. It doesn't. All of them know where. Because he made mention of Tompolo. The reason why they give him, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that is one thing that he doesn't mention names. But when he mentioned the name of Tompolo, that is where the zoo know that they needed to do that. They needed to do that to stop him, because they know that his involvement, because he's a Biafran, and I believe that his act at the first place, he has the love of his brother at heart. That is one thing about a Biafran. A full-blooded Biafra loves his people more than anything you can ever think of. No matter that, most of them today, zoo has contaminated most of them, that they don't even want to think about their own blood anymore. They're just interested. Some of them focus their mind. Their 3 children has to get a house in Canada, in US, and wherever, Australia, or they just want to get that opportunity to, to settle them. Each and every one, they have this mentality: let me settle my children. And the only way they can settle their children, they don't have a job. You cannot be able to find them on the Google and find their source of income. The only source of income is sabotage and get the money and settle their children, because they know that their death is just right there. Because what they have done to their people, all the money they use to settle their children belong to the poor people. So the only thing that the decay of Nigeria today is keeping all of them on the toes. And the one thing about Biafran people is that they know where they come from. People like me, I don't want to say anything, but I know where this thing is going to end. And thank God for the PM, because he's a man, he's a kind human being. He's so kind that I strongly believe that even some Biafrans will get angry at the end of the day. But you don't need to get angry. That's what you need to do. Because these people was ignorant. These people was desperate. These people has no other option. I know that some Biafrans will like, what the fuck? But someone like me, I know where everything will end. Because the man in charge, not just PM, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a very kind person. You're gonna see your brothers, even those that you think that they have no other option to follow the rules. When there is a rules and regulation and a policy that strengthens the mind of men, and men knowing that their children, it doesn't need to struggle, it doesn't need to sell out to send your children to school. When you look from your balcony, you see a massive research center belong to your children. You have no other option to be a real Biafra. And I know that some people should be getting ready, that you may feel like, what the hell? Why are they here? But they have to be there. But the condition they put them make them do so many things that they're not supposed to do. But you that was not contaminated, you just have to give glory to the gods that he was not among these people. Because at the end of the day, it's not gonna be so easy. But some people may find it easy, and some people may be mad. So when you talk about this guy, what they call it, Tompolo, yeah, the contract they give to him, they know the reason why. They give it to him because they know that his involvement, it may be, it may help things faster than, it may do things that Zoo may not, because Zoo knows that who the guy is. But today, you see you see how things has been. So Well, I don't want to go there, but it's a security something, and it's something that you have to be very, very careful with. So I just have to leave it there because you see that I'm trying to beat around the bush, but it's not my own say, So someone else can just go ahead because it's not something that someone have to go into
It's
at this moment.
not something that you need to discuss. You understand? Because or even up till now, they know that a day is coming. Some of all these people, all of them will fall into this movement, and that day is coming very close because the suffering that is going on in that area now, it's not something to talk about.
Yeah, the suffering is unbearable,
Yeah,
so they have no
because
option. Really.
this zoo have turned people. They have turned our area into kidnapping camp. If you know what is going on in that area now, it's not all these things that are coming. That is why you cannot see any media discussing anything. They kidnap people, ask for ransom. They don't even ask for when 1M, 2M. They will somebody who don't even have anything at all. They will tell you that you have to pay 5 million, 10 million. You understand? Where are they going to get that money if they don't provide that money? They kill them. This is exactly what is going on in our area, but nobody is saying anything. That's why whenever people are talking, I will be smiling. I will say, if you know that the protection you are getting from the eastern part of Biafra land, you're supposed to be thanking God, because if you know what is happening in our own.
If that, like he said, these people don't know what, especially people from the east. People, I say east, people from the, let me just call it east of the
Eastern
Biafran state.
Biafran part.
Yeah, Eastern Biafra, like, I don't want to use the corrupt word of the Zoological Republic of Nigeria. The East, they don't know because, and they don't know what the government and the security are seen to put strategy to tackle that place where these people have shifted. It takes a lot, and that's why when it comes to fund, it's needed because it's gonna be boom. It's gonna be like boom, and this place is a very strategic place. And this place has been the reason why Abe governor is on air. Is this place? Is this place? Because their terrorist group, their terrorist men in uniform, they are all in this place. The little Fulani people that is on the territory is in this place. And people from, when I see people from that east yapping from America, talking trash, they don't know what our brothers use their body to protect in that territory. And you see a monkey, a half human, 0.5% human speaking on air. He doesn't know what men are doing. He doesn't know what some people have used their fund to fund almost half of their income every week, just to make sure that is even nothing. That is nothing. Let us leave that place. I mean, men on ground. They don't know the strategy that maybe PM does not sleep, just the strategy to put things in place in that particular strategic place. They don't know because it's a place that needs to be tackled. But when you see a baboon wake up from his bed, he put up a space. The next thing you hear him saying, Igbo development, Igbo development, development on top of a terrorist people. You want to develop where you are surrounded, your forest surrounded by the terrorists. To tell you how stupid, how when you look at these people, when you try to, sometimes we don't sleep. We just want to listen to what they're about to say. Whether you need to come up or you need to stay back and listen. When you listen to them, you try to go to sleep. The sleep will not come. You ask yourself, are you, because the language you hear was your native language. You ask yourself, even you try to call your mama is not close to ask her mom, are you sure this people is from our mothers? You want to ask your papa, you don't see papa to ask. You just like to just live in your cuckoo world. Ask yourself, what is going on? Are these people really our people? Are they really know what is going on? Are they really know that Benue State is praying if there is 10 people left in one village? No 10 people left. If there's anybody left, it's an IDP camp. If there's anyone in IDP camp, the women are getting pregnant for terrorists. They're being raped on the choice of a terrorist. And somebody wake up from Dallas, somewhere, where he has stolen money, where he has been paid into account. He put up a space. Igbo development. Igbo development. Are you talking about chasing out all the politicians? Who's going to be the next politician? Is these people like Simon Ekpa? Simon Ekpa, who live in a country that contests one of the best countries in the world. He's not just living. He has a say. He's a councillor in a state. And a monkey, you cannot even find his name in anything. He's asking, who is the next generation? Is it someone like Simon Ekpa? As if a mother give birth like a half 0.1% of Simon Ekpa, his village wouldn't have been darkness. Or those loyal to Simon Ekpa, like our Minister of Finance. If he has people like that, 0.1% of people like our Minister of Finance or those under Simon Ekpa, or people like, at least his village will have access road. Maybe a village has no access road. He can't drive a better car to his family house. To his family house. When you reason all those things, how can you sleep? 365 days you'll be awake. Because the kind of people you see, listen to, and they speak your language. If they were speaking Afonja, I would sleep. But they speak your language. They speak your language. You ask yourself, what is going on? Is this planned just to keep us awake, or are these people just from another planet Earth? Look at someone like Elon Musk. He's busy doing his business because his place is secure and he doesn't need to think about anything apart from the stress that Biden and Trump and Obama has brought to them. He will not even come to limelight as supporting politics. He will be busy planning the next. He has built a bulletproof Tesla, the latest model that bullet cannot be penetrated. It's not in Europe yet. I don't know if it's in Europe yet. These are young men who have reached their potential, even above their potential. And this is what you see somebody say that you're from one of the best countries in the world, your currency is worthless. Your women are not protected. Your security is colluded by the terrorists. All the terrorists find a safe haven in your territory. Your people are hungry. Your people are looking for the available rope. Rope is expensive for suicide. And you are proud to come on air and set up a space to read about Ojukwu, which his father is one of the richest men in Africa, who could have lived his life if he chose to sleep in Miami Beach for 365 days he could. But because he's a Biafran, he needed to defend his people. You call him a coward. And you step your feet on you and think that it should be well with you. It will not be well with you. Even if we don't find you, the land will swallow you alive. That's why I see Nigerians fall victim. Some of you cry. I don't cry for any Nigerian that fall victim, even if it's my brother, because he has committed atrocity against the good people, or because every Nigerian who believes in one Nigeria is a thief. It's a thief. Because those you believe on has promised that old woman constant electricity. That old woman has stumbled on darkness. She's dead. You have promised equipped hospital for that pregnant woman. She's struggling. And the transportation, she's struggling to get to hospital. She's dead on the road. Every 4 years, they put all of them in those states right now. He has promised everything that the good thing that life should give to those poor people. But none of those things will get to those poor people. And many of them will die. Even if Biafra will come to save their asses. But before the Biafra coming, many has gone. I saw Adiola. Adiola was dragging the cloth of Goodluck Jonathan in New York. He was dragging his clothes. And in Konjiwala was on the run in New York. I could remember. Where is Adiola now? He has a baby, right? I think last time she has a baby. She's in New York, enjoying. But Buhari regime take almost 60-something thousand people. Where is Adiola? Afonja. If you like, take monkey to Jamaica. He will still find a tree. Afonja. Adiola. Afonja is Afonja. I could remember Dr. Ali Dr. Damage said Biafra. He was systematic. He used it on as a comedy. But you see Afonja. Adiola was busy castigating Nkonjiwala and Jonathan, telling us how bad they are, telling us how patient is evil. Bring back the girls. The girls, he was not there when they were kidnapped. He didn't even know if it's a propaganda. Adiola was so serious. Go and watch her video during that era. Go and watch her video. I was curiously watching that. Keep it real. Keep it real. Morning and night. Nkonjiwala Jonathan. She brought Buhari. Buhari regime takes it something thousand to grave. Where is Adiola? If you go, I don't watch her anymore, but I believe she's busy ranting. Idiotic Afonja, female Afonja. That's what they are good at. One Nigeria on the expense of the blood of Biafran people and damaging Biafran's integrity. That's what they are good at. Are they good at any other thing? Did they come up together to set up a security for Duduwa people? Did they set up something beneficial for Duduwa people? Did they support Iboho that zoo terrorists wanted to kill? The answer is no. Are they ready to destroy Biafrans who have reached their potential? Yes. The best president that you ever have, were they ready to destroy the man? Yes. Ebele, my mother's name is Ebele. Yeah, my mother's name is Ebele. Good luck is Ebele. Are they ready to destroy that man and tell him that he's not an evil man? Yes, they are very, very, they are articulate and intellectual when it comes to destroy a Biafran and put a division. They are very good. They are experts. Where is Adiola? Mazinan, the kind made mention of that little twat. She's in New York. She has a baby, right? Where's the future of your baby? Your baby wants to like to go home. Maybe the baby is getting to 2, 3, 4 years now. Why don't you go to Nigeria to celebrate his 5-year birthday? No, you will not dare. Idiot. Today, that time, Ihejirika was busy combing the terrorists. You people send him to ICC if I'm not making a mistake. I think some of you say that the Fulani, the northern people, hate Ihejirika until he went home. These people are bad. The worst thing that can happen to a Biafran to belong in one place with Afonja and Fulanis. Hausa can be manageable. You see Afonja and Fulanis. If you want to be together with them, count me off. Count me off. These people are worse than virus. They are the worst thing that can happen to a Biafran men and women. They would drive joy to see a Biafran woman being raped. They would drive joy to see Kunso cut off head. They would drive joy to see Mazina the Kano remain in prison. They would drive joy to see Simon Egba being assassinated. They would drive joy to see us, to see Gochuku Biafra being dead, never exist again. They will be so glad and rejoice and celebrate in their channel Garbage media. They will celebrate it. Of course, they celebrate Ikonso, our own beloved brother, who left everything for motherland. But saboteurs, they are glad to have them around. Where is Adiola today? 60-something people are crying in the grave. That was not their death. The clamor for Buhari, the general. Go and watch Adiola. Keep it real. Go and watch it. The visit of this guy in New York. Go and watch her. Afonja, female Afonja. And a Biafran want to remain with these people. The good ones or the bad ones. Call it a neighbor. It will do you a favor than brother or a sister. I'm sorry for the good people of if there's any good person there. EKID and the rest of them. I don't beat around the bush. I don't give a shit. If you want us to go to war, tell me where. I don't give a fuck about you all. I don't care. That is my own opinion. My own personal opinion. Not Prime Minister, not Biafran God. My own personal opinion. I don't give a fuck about you guys. Because the worst thing that can happen to me is to belong in one place with you people. I met so many of you on my way. Traveling to Israel, 2009. Left and right was Afonja. My agent was Afonja. My negotiator in the club side was Afonja. And I told him. So it's for you to know how close I am to you people. I went to Ajeromi Florida High School. Sinclair. Yeah. So for you to know that I know you people very fucking well. Very, very well. You are not there's nothing anyone can tell me about you people. Nothing. So if anyone wants to come and tell me about you people, you're just a joker. I know your territory, your terrain. So fucking good. That's to tell you that if you want to mess up, you can fucking overrun any goddamn time. And I'm not the only one who know your territory. There's many Biafrans, many badasses. But that is not, we're not here for that level, but you better watch your back and keep off and focus and protect your people. Your people need protection. That is my major interest. Your women need to be out of vulnerable of the rapists of the Fulanis. Go and do that and refuse and stop calling Ojukwu coward and insulting Simon Ekpa. That our prime minister, that would have done you people best. I would be so glad to support. But bringing a history from Obasanjo, Njo, Njo means ugly in our language, Njo. Bringing a history from Awolowo that they do good for he stabbed our people in the back. All those ugly-minded bastards that never rest well in their grave. And today you want to take their footsteps. You want to be restless in your grave too. Abe governor. If they touch you now, you will tell me that you are DSS. We know that you have SSS. Wherever you conducted from DSS, from a terrorist organization, we don't know. And you want people like me to be scared of you. You don't have facility. You don't even train. You do press up, you wake up, you carry gun. And you want to fight those that have been working 24 hours, who live for survival. Are you not mad? You are mad. People that know one or two, who live by getting to the top, which is even worse than military training. I think the zoo people has problem. And if they don't go and solve their problem thinking that it's Biafran people, Biafran people is their problem. think you should be busy digging your graves one after the other and prepare it very fine so that you can rest in peace. Because we have many years watching people standing on the side watching you people. And I believe that each and every one of us don't deserve. Each and every one of us who have been watching you for many years. I know many of my brothers here who never come up in the platform, but today they are here. And I hope you prepare for what you wish for. And it will do you good. For my own person, as a good guy, let me copy for my prime minister. It's better you don't wish for it. Because the men, they know one or two. And your territory is well known. In our territory, you don't know nothing. You don't even know the road that go in Newi. You don't know the road that go from Mbise to the next village. But we know every terrain. You think the gods are, I know you watch the movie, the gods must be crazy. But our gods are not crazy because he prepared for this moment. The next in Tulumbu will run to Guinea and leave you people. I believe he bought a beautiful private jet because you know that the next place is Guinea or Equatorial Guinea where he come from. But you that come on air to Yab, you'll be captured like a monkey and taught a lesson of your lifetime. We are not a killer, God forbid. We'll leave you. We are good people. We are good guys. Yeah, good guys. If you think so. Yeah, we are. Yeah, my brothers, if anyone want to take up the mic, please do. Because these are Fonja people, they annoy me. They are idiots. If are you there? Justice, are you there? Is all of you sleeping? Even those that have money in your territory, you're sleeping.
We dey hear you. We dey hear
I
you.
be Afonja don't knock all of them sleep. I know even know Afonja say juju people. They no get just pass also.
I dey hear you. You know they hear me.
I dey hear you, Arinze.
Yeah, I dey active.
I want of other people, are they sleeping? Emeka they laugh. Emeka no laugh. Oh. They don't knock our people, all of them don't go to sleep. If na
Now tomorrow,
if na
they knock them.
if na Asari say no be juju be this. University. University, I think university dey for second sleep, they dream.
Mass the kid is sleep.
Who?
Mass the kid.
Mazike no dey sleep. But this one no sleep at all.
The active man.
That one, this one, I'm not sure this one is sleep at all. If na Starman don't fight that Bedu for almost 365 days, na sleep they catch him. Starman don't fight man, don't fight that one. That one, two of them don't go head to head. Starman dey sleep, I swear. See Magic, I tell you, Magic not dey sleep at all. This one no sleep. But Starman, you don't fight these Afonja people to the extent say they don't let them rest. You know the worst part of it that Afonja
My
know
own,
how
I'm not
intelligent
sleeping, just
Starman
that
is,
I'm
but
busy with work.
no wahala, bro. I dey feel you. The worst part of it that Afonja know how intelligent Starman is, but they will still call him illiterate. Call him brain
That's
scientist.
one of the things that I laugh. They know that we have one of, when Starman took
The
you
one
to
will
the
shock
trash.
me. That one just shocked me. To see someone to call Starman a brain dead, call him
Is
illiterate.
this thing they normally say that my dad is.
If they call Starman illiterate, that means they go call me Bushman. I swear.
Okay, just
Imagine,
it's
I see
like
one.
my mom telling me that if they don't know what to call a beautiful child, has no you didn't know. You
I will
understand what
tell
I
you.
mean?
You know, these people,
Remember, he got
if there's
one
nothing
like
they can call me, if there's
remember
nothing
he
they
got
can
one
call
like
anyone here
remember
that will
I
shock
actually go to sing the kissy party.
it's impact. There's nothing they will call me that will shock me. You know why? They see Simon, a whole prime Simon, as a highly intelligent as he, they call him illiterate. I think it was a dishonorable Adara. Call him stupid man and uneducated. Imagine someone. I think Maz, I have overheard from Japan Mazin Namde Kanu Foster uneducated. I have heard it.
How about
I think
you are
Mazin
talking
Namde
about that
Kanu is
one? How
one of the
about to
most
calling us
educated man in the
miscreants?
world.
They call us cannot even
I'm telling
try
you,
to put
someone
their
I have
picture up
overheard
for us.
someone call Mazin Namde.
They
You know the
say we
worst
are
part of it.
miscreants.
I have overheard them insult our beautiful, one of the most intelligent people in the world, our women in the government. I have heard them call them illiterate. I shout. That one shocked me where I am. I was like, I think I have also had one called Christopher. Our own Christopher. As highly intelligent as these people are useless.
It's highly
I'm telling
intelligent.
you.
Christopher,
As
take you on a conversation.
Christopher,
Sure, you remove your shoe and run.
see, are you talking about Christopher? Christopher is somebody that I know very close to me. I'm telling you, I have overheard them insult Christopher because Christopher. I was like, that one
I
really
was
shocked me.
go and check. There's a space where Christopher took Grandmaster. He took Grandmaster on stage.
Grandmaster, all of them they run for Christopher. None
When
of them
Ego
can
want
ever want to
to
engage
fight
him.
you,
They don't want to engage
Ego
him.
cannot fight you on your terrain. Ego will just grab you
They will
and
never.
go up. And if Ego grab you, go up, then he will now negotiate you up. He took Grandmaster up and put Grandmaster in a situation Grandmaster cannot even argue his question. Grandmaster was
See,
answering
I have
yes,
seen it all in
no,
this question.
yes,
I
no,
see.
yes, no.
I have seen as eloquent as honorable and as our sister Eunice can be. I have seen them call our own Eunice prostitute. These people are bad.
Imagine.
As our
Imagine.
sister, which I never seen this place. I have seen them insult.
Do you remember when they were insulting our sister Eunice because she was
I was there.
defending me
I was there. I was there
during
that day.
imperfect days? The same thing, the same stick they use on. Do you remember now when Grandmaster was insulting our daughter? I hope
Yeah.
somebody will come and go and look at. He called her every sort of words you never imagine. You know, and these are people who tell us. My anger with these people are still people that will come and tell us and advise us how to fight for freedom. That's the one that
One,
paid me.
I
There's no
said
other thing that paid me.
day before yesterday, they tell me that I'm in America.
one
Today they
music
say
and
I'm in
those of
Russia. They say that I'm in Russia. Nothing they didn't say to me. Next day they will tell me that I'm
If
in.
you want to talk, my brother, you can go ahead and talk. We're just having
hello.
our. Go
No, 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 no.
Go
You
ahead,
hear you.
go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Okay. No, n'abalị go. Like who knows is no nekwe akoti adaba. I greet everybody.
We salute you.
Okay. Also, badra. Nkele ya bụla nọ na position nke na-eme ka o si eme. It's everybody daalụ. I'm really happy. I'm really honored that the fight our ancestors fought was not in vain. That is the light is still on. You understand? So I'm very, 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 very excited. Mali not that sparrow, Mali not that sparrow. I was the home base. I'm a no my much no but I'm on the neighbor. My coach had a carry. New good in Mede. But Ochukune era yaka. Ochukune era yaka. I tell you, Panolisa Kosia Bambo. I tell you, Sakosia Bambo from because oh no, you're going there. Makachuku. Town had the too small everybody. Man, the full and young man, the like him to now, had the too small. Men, the man to her. Eh? Now just say resources no dey. Even as e stand sef, how una call it go do course like I dey move sef owuro ka abịakpọ new address like this. Isi gị na nnọ east, no doubt me. Isi gị na ma nọrọ east, no doubt me ọmụ am ebe nnọ. But m na-agwa gị out of experience. Ndị amị nọ na forest na anụ ụdị ya. Ha na-akaga ha na-anụ ụdị ya na-aga. Adịrị m ebere. Because amara m ka some people kwesị dị serious na-achụ ihe na-eme ha ma na-achụ ihe na-adịrị eme ha.
now. You like you push not the anger left to the topic
But
when they
you
discuss.
were when you were behind.
So
My brother, you were when I made you. Where is our brother Biafra activist? I never. They suspend his account. Have you opened another account?
no, I'm not talking much about Tonka. You want to go?
I see
Can you hear me?
everybody here. Who go one them. Where is the
I
Biafra
did.
activist account?
I've been trying to check on him, but I don't know what exactly is going on.
I check
So
on him. They suspended his account. They suspended his account.
Just
that's
I
now.
very
sent him a
sad.
message. Yeah, no. Since yesterday, I have been trying to reach out to him. They suspended his account. If you have opened another account, let him reach out, please.
Yeah, he
Okay,
should reach
no
out so
problem.
that everyone can follow him.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we
Go
can hear
ahead,
you.
my
Go
brother.
ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, I thought you people were trying to pass out some information.
No, we are discussing about a brother that his account was suspended.
Okay, no problem. No problem. Me too, I'm even new to, let me just say I'm new on X. You understand? It's not that I'm new on social media, but I'm not that X type. I just recently had that X not more than 2 months ago, so I don't have much follower. You understand? But at least I came in, I saw that the place is interesting to say that there are still some reasonable people living on it. Like, because before later, when I saw someone later, because I don't watch medicine, you understand? This town, in fact, this Nigeria should be more than this. Let me not say this town, especially our side. That we don't hustle, we don't toil, we don't tire, we don't work out, but nothing to show, nothing to show. Nothing to show. Look at a whole country, somebody that is manufacturing motor for them, but government don't want to direct the citizens where to patronize for easy. Motor that is no more than 40 or 30 million naira. But they can go outside country and buy motor of 150, 200, 250, 300. Or in capital signal go to 300 kg go to China. You understand? But you have a way strong China here in Nigeria that is producing a chargeable car that you cannot buy fuel for the rest, just like 1 week, depending how you move around your area. You will not buy fuel off. In fact, you not buy fuel for 1 week, you just charge something that is chargeable. Highest to be using NEPA or Lista or bigger source to charge up would do give for 5 to 6 days. Some useless people don't want to recommend that man to Nigeria so that they will patronize that business. They are waiting for him to bring it from there to Lagos and come and keep the capital in Lagos before they make business here. Do you think that if this country was China or something like India, that man would have been competing with Elon Musk? Elon Musk is even small. I don't downgrade anybody, but this one is one man sport. Like this, what we call one man sport, and he's still doing great till now. In Makwambobido, we have many distinguished men in this town, but if you like make your money to be trillions, you see this Nigeria, nobody will know you, nobody will recognize you. Even their politician is not even seen. The way they respect Hausa and Yoruba politicians is not the way they treat the Igbo politicians. Because even them, they overlook them. Who are they? You have money and so fucking what? But don't women know one better. Even some ordinary councillors in Yoruba and we don't carry ourselves. But how about Igbo and Igbo area can Igbo area siren not bari we no pahani ego. Some of you support now mmadụ si dị English ka asụsụ Igbo so that because m believe na ụmụ nwanne ka m na-agba ofu say need drum ebe asụwakwara gị much English enwerekwa m time ma ọkwa na edira na ị na-ekwu na-agwa m n'oge ka mụ mara ka m ga-esi na-echenjikwa asụsụ m na-asụ
anụghị ihe kwuge nwanne anụghị ihe kwuge
ụtakwakwa na nga na-asụ English ka m na-asụ but nna ka oge na-ewe osi ewute m because ọnwụ na-ewute m my brother na-ewute m but my problem
Gisuta Igbo, gisokwa Bekee, maka ya kwende na atụ Igbo
Thank
nga.
you. Yeah, I can't do it before. Sorry for that, please. Sorry for that.
Yeah.
But my brother, that is
You know that a lot of your brothers and sisters are in Fune, so you need to speak. Even though I'm broken, cut and join. You don't
sorry,
understand.
so, I've not been communicating much with all these diaspora people that don't hear Igbo. Most of the people I communicate with also use English and Igbo. It's not as if they hear only Igbo, but sometimes you mix your, because I'm not the type that my language will go out of my mouth. Even though I go to that language.
You need to be prepared to, because your brothers are coming home. So most of them knows to be Igbo. So you need to prepare.
When
And
they
even
come,
Because
some of them,
some people
some
from
of
Jamaica, some people from Jamaica.
when
So
they
you need
come,
to.
the best thing I can do for them is to teach them their father's language. You understand?
even you get some of your
Wait,
brothers will be Akwa Ibom, Urobo, so-called those
okay,
places.
okay,
Yes.
okay, okay. Those ones,
Yeah.
those ones. But I would just want to give you some examples. There are some. I don't know whether we are football lovers, so sorry for the diverting from what you are saying. You understand? There are some
Yeah.
football coaches that some team would like to buy, but one of their problems there may be that coach now don't hear English and don't speak English. The problem is now, how will he be training players inside the field? He only speaks Spanish. You understand? But you know there are some people like that.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm a football lover. You understand? So I do follow
Yeah.
football well. You understand? There are some coaches that some club would love to buy, but that coach is not hearing that language. My brother, as far as you are good at what you are doing, your market could sell. If you like, use your timid, even village language, wey be normal Igbo, you go dey go. Your chick go dey follow you, you go dey sell. You don't need anybody to tell you what, because that's one of the things we fail to understand. Everybody want to be like everybody. It's not done that way. You can't be like another person. Everybody want to be a politician, can also use legal treasures of many thousands, millions of citizens. Some people are not back here. Look at ndị pati si awanye onwe ha, ndị nke ahụ ndị ọrụ ncheta sef. Ọ dị m ka m na-aga room by room na-egbusicha one after the other. Like, it will be as if I remember those people, I don't even like going in the discussion where they mention those people, because one have more. You understand what I'm saying now? Look at them. Look at the way.
Yeah.
Look at the Edo people shouting Edo. They want to do APC stealing, PDP. What our youth fail to understand is these people are just like team. If you from Chelsea now, you enter my U. If you not play well in my U, you enter Chelsea again, or you enter another club that can make your name be heard. You see the
You have
mathematics.
to, you have to understand something, that most of our people are suffering from this Stockholm syndrome. You understand?
But as a reasonable human being, you are not supposed to be suffering from that, because I don't know what you are thinking. How do you expect a sitting party not to win Edo? Who is Edo? Who has the Edo? How much will I make it? These people don't know that this world is just so simple. Even you, if you are in that seat, if they give you those trillions, you will call that thing they say you should call. Money is one bad spirit that these people don't know, that when you enter into money too much, when you also poor people now, you get Ghana. Poor people will be saying rubbish to you because you are not poor. You don't know what you are suffering. Most of them don't know what you are suffering. I had one guy on his face saying that we should not talk about politician children, that some of them don't even know what Nigerians are facing. My brother, when Alibo was Alibo, the princess with bodyguards naga the whole town, like from afternoon or evening, ha ga do the whole town till. Oh no, any bad thing or anybody need enyemaka. It's even their children that would report to their father. Nah, one of those things the citizens need. Okay, how many times have those rich men children said, let them just go where poor people are, so that they will see what others are suffering? You expect someone that is from AC and enter AC, from AC to another AC, to come and be thinking that you are thinking. You are wasting time. You just as if you are thinking to eat. Somebody is thinking to drink water. How will you people go on the same mission? You people will go different. But when you're thinking to eat, and I'm thinking to eat, two of us will find something to eat. You don't get the point now. Some of them say, yeah, like some last time I went to my village, if you see the message that people you call, even your brother say, if you even see the ones happening home here, even someone that is poor, of over 10 million.
I
I know,
get
I
I
don't
get
have,
question.
I know, I'm
I
not
get
rich.
question for you.
Oh, yeah,
I get question for you. Are
ask
you a
me.
Biafran?
Yes, I'm an Igbo man when me call Biafra. I don't want to be calling identity here because some enemies are everywhere and I don't fucking care. I'm not hiding from anybody, but I'm even if you count the top five, it's not as if I'm removing anybody. Oh. If you count the top five, I'm
Oh,
from there. Like I'm a full blood. Like I know the shake and I know
I say
they
my
go
ass
back.
because I say my ass because see many of our brothers there against what we did and stuff. Many of them
Yes,
are one Nigerian.
yes,
So I
that is
want to find
one.
out whether it be one of those one Nigerians.
No, that is one of the things I
Let's
was telling.
say we 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 have even in Igbo land we have a lot of corrupt people that are
You,
against us,
I know, and
both
I
those
like
in the Nigerian politics and all those things. You get me? So that's one of the reasons why we are fighting. And next way you guys understand, be say, not be every rich man they corrupt. Understand? Like I'll give an instance, like our prime minister. You understand?
I'm talking about politicians. I'm not talking about
Yeah,
normal
I'm coming.
businessmen. I'm not including them in what. I know some of them should have come back to help and come back to develop that time because they have the money. Some
No,
people have that.
listen. I see the come. No be even our prime minister is a politician in Finland. You understand? Those people where they call as politicians, most of them, if you check most of them, some of them are not Igbo. Most of them are masquerading. You understand? They are faking their identities. Number two, some of them were not born in Biafra land. Most of them were born in the northern part of Nigeria. You understand? So they were raised with values not of ours, but that of the northern people. They get me? And most times when you leave your freedom in the hands of another man, I'm so sorry, you not go fit achieve your freedom. So if they expect those idiots, those fools, those Biafrans in the Nigerian politics to save us, we expect them to come to Igbo land, to come to Biafra land, to come to Isoko, Robo, Akwa Ibom, all those places to come and develop those places for us. It's never going to be possible because those people that are calling, they are lost. They are very, 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 very lost. They are lost in Nigerian politics. They are lost in the search for power. They are lost in the search for money. They are lost in the search for the vanities. They are lost in the search of stupid, stupid things. They are lost. A lot of them have been initiated into a lot of secret societies, secret cause, and all those nonsense. A lot of them have taken oaths not to even help their people. So when you expect idiots like this to help your people, then you know that you're wasting your time. And I want you to understand that you don't need those people's help because if you check when Martin Nadikano started, he did not. None of them helped him. He brought us to where we are. Our prime minister took the mantle of leadership. Uh, none of them helped our prime minister, and here we are today. Every weekend we are coming together adding us more money. People from Europe, people from Asia, Biafrans living in Europe, in different countries in Europe, in the United States, in Asia, everybody contributing little by little, supporting our prime minister, supporting the Biafra Liberation Army, supporting the resistance fighters, supporting our naval forces, supporting ourselves, supporting the government. You understand? So I want you to understand that first of all, that Biafra is a democratic country, a republic country where it is not like Nigeria, where it's a federal state. It's like a confederation, a complete democracy where the opinion of everybody matters. So all of us together, eh? Anyway, you learn at Nibashi, Anukotama, Maria Bofufu. You don't need those people. You don't need people like Kubala Chiefs. Although, if they decide to join us, fine, they are welcome. We welcome them. But if they do not want to join us, then to hell with them. We don't need their dirty money. We don't need their corrupt money. We don't need all those things. All of us, the people that you are seeing in this space today, are your brothers. The Prime Minister is your brother. The Biafra Liberation Army, they are your brothers, all of us together. I want you to take away your mind from all those idiots. If you keep putting your mind on those idiots, they will look at us and they will kill every one of us just for the vainglory. So the people that you are seeing here contributing little by little, they don't have much, but they are contributing. They are the real heroes. They are the real brothers that you have, not those idiots piloting as politicians everywhere. So we don't need anything from them. We don't need their help. We don't need their money. We don't need their dating money. We don't need all those nonsense from them. We are okay the way we are. Yeah? We are okay the way we are. Let me tell you something. An Urobo person that accepts you more as a brother is better than the person because Urobo people are also Igbo. It's better than the person where they call Igbo person self. Here where they not be only Igbo people there here, but we believe that all of us are Igbos. But when it comes to tribe, there are different people. There are people from Yugodomi Yugodo that are here. There are people from Murubu. There are people from Isoko, Eka, and Yama that are here in this space today. So all of us united are one. We don't need those people. Just leave those politicians. May they do on their own. Because even in the next 1,000 years, they will never help us. Their plans, their plans for us is not plan of good, but evil. Like highest form of evil. Most of the kidnappings, the robberies that you are seeing in Biafra is being committed by these evil people. Most of these crimes are being propagated. These thugs that you are seeing, these cultists, who do you think is sponsoring them? These terrorists, it is these politicians. So you cannot keep your hope high and putting them on an evil person and expecting goods to return. It's not possible. You cannot plant your seed in a land that is not fertile and expect it to grow. You understand? So leave those evil politicians. They are not your brothers. They are not. They are evil. They don't see all of them. I keep telling people this thing. All of them, from the presidency to the list of them, the only see most of them before they entered into politics, they were just poor people, broke people. Nobody knew them. So their only plan, because they don't have businesses, most of them they don't have jobs. So their plan is just may enter there. Anything I see, you go use pen, write money, collect money. That's their plan. 4 years go, road no day, good hospital no day, good schools, even the school where they rain go beat and they beat children. Children go they suffer. You go see these people, they don't have good plans. Children will be using their legs to take to school. While when you look at countries in Europe, they have buses, school buses free. Most of them, they have schools that take people to school, that take children to school, and they have food. Look at when you go to government schools, no food, the education is not free, the education system is poor. Still, you hear that these people carried 1 billion naira, they carried 10 billion naira, they did this, they did that. You see them driving expensive cars, doing all those things. So this thing has been happening since 1960 till today. It hasn't changed because people keep doing the same thing day by day by day by day by day. So my brother, these politicians, all of them, even this P2B that people are thinking that he's an angel. If P2B tries and enter there as president of Nigeria, Nigerians will still hear shaking because all of them, they are wolves in sheep clothing. When they come, if you watch all these politicians, first of all, when they come, you see that some of them will be dancing on the street with you, eating corn with you, playing with children in the street, all those kind of things. They'll come, they share 5,000. They'll bring out money, they share. All those money that you think that they are bringing out, their plan is when we enter there, you do what? We collect the money back. And all of them knows their self. All of them knows their self. Any one of them that wins, They know who is going to win. They know all those things. All the money that they have spent during the campaigns, all of them, they'll still have offices. I'm telling you. So they recover all those money back. They are feeding on the let me say the gullible ones. They are feeding on the ignorant ones, the people that take their hope and put on those idiots. Look at Hope Uzodinma. Before he entered, people thought he was a saint. All of them, the same thing. Rocha Sokorocha, the same thing. They come out, they dance with children, they do all those nonsense. But at the end, they all become what? Failures. Before Tinubu entered as president of their so-called Nigeria, everybody thought, Tinubu will come change Nigeria. He's a good person. He's this, he's that. If he come Igbo land, he go dress like Igbo person. If he go Yoruba, he go dress like Yoruba. If he go Hausa, he go dress like Hausa. All those, they confused everybody. But today, what is happening? So, my brother, just leave the issue of these stupid politicians. We don't need their help. You understand? We don't. They see the real Biafrans that have the real Biafran billionaires. We never hear about this way they do are coming. You understand? The billionaire Biafrans that are destined to help us to achieve our greatness. Not people like Kubana Chief Priest, not people like Obi Kubana, we go open Kai Kai something for us. Not be all those idiots. The real Biafrans, the real billionaires, we get good heart, we be good people, we go support what they do, they come. The real Biafrans, we go support children, waiting for street, make them no hungry again, they come. Those billionaires where they find, they come. You might be among them. I might be among them. All of us here are part of them. So little by little, first of all, what will they move focus on what will they find, which is what Biafra liberation. Leave all those idiots. You understand? May they go their way. You understand? If you carry your mind put for where those people they you don't go achieve what you want achieve, brother. Half for her. Ka ha mere ha chọrọ ime. Ghọtala? Echi ile, anyị kpere na if Biafra comes, believe you me, those children, they're not going to be hungry again. Those old women, they're not going to be hungry again. Those old men, they will not suffer again. That is what our Prime Minister is fighting for. That is what Mazen and Kano has been fighting for. That is what the hundreds of people that you are seeing here, many people where they see here sleep, did their eye. Many of them they walk, many of them they hustle, but they bring out their time to still be here, just to be active, my bro. So now we go achieve them by ourselves. That's why I tell you that it's a democracy. We are the ones that will do it. Those things where would they expect other people to do for us? Now we go do them by ourselves. You understand me? So please, we'll leave all those politicians, but they also go their way. We don't need their fucking help. Thank you.
No problem, no problem. No, I heard all you said. I heard all you said. But normally, me and those ones, I know they even think anything about them. Those politicians, I know they even put eye for what they do because those people follow for one of the things where they cause us.
Yes,
Now them be the main thing where they cause us. Because if they think, like say, they supposed to help us, things for changing later, I not say everything for nothing. Because certain, and my problem is, if these people are coming out like this, they will be training another dangerous human being under them. Like it's like if you don't know there are some youth working for this so-called governors, certain governors, all these, all in fact, all the politicians in Southeast, all of them have boys that is training under them, that is looking up to that their position. And anybody that takes after that their position now will still do the same thing
okay.
because they are
Like
still
you mean boys that want to become politicians tomorrow that are
yes,
learning this evil from them.
that is following
My brother,
all these
see,
politicians. It's
you know that Biafra will be declared on 2nd of December, right?
I'm seeing everything. I'm seeing how everything is ravaging everywhere.
After 2nd of December, any idiot, whether you be one of their boys or whatsoever, you say you come out, you won't come, they make noise inside Biafra land, won't come, they practice Nigeria poetess, my brother, that person is going to be a dead man. Believe me, because we have suffered for our freedom for years, and we are not going to joke with our freedom. Understand me? Anybody, no matter who that person be, you come out, you say one practice the evil we don't reject for Nigeria. So wetin make us who will live for Nigeria? If we catch you, you're a dead man. So we know they fear those people. Now before we go allow one person making the intimidate millions of people. If we catch you, don't worry, their mind go there. Even all these politicians where they see today, they are on the run. Talk more of the boys who they learn work from them. Who be the boys who they learn work from them? They don't get any power, my bro. They don't get any power. Now they wait for them for 2nd of December, bro. You understand? From that day going forward, all of them will be on the run. Their mind go, the governors, the illegitimate governor who don't give vote of no confidence will be on the run. The illegitimate senators who will give vote of no confidence, they go there on the run. The illegitimate local government chairmen, all of them also, although some of them will be repentant, but some of them will still want to be against what we are doing. Any one of them will see the one day against what they do. Is either the Biafran Liberation Army will catch him and decimate him, or he will be judged in a Biafran court, or make the person not even come back. May we not see him for Biafra land again. So we they fear those ones. So they fear those ones. As you talk, say, you get bad boys, bad Jews where they learn from these bad governors. Our prime minister is a good man. Don't forget that there are also millions of people that are learning from who? Our prime minister. So if they are learning from the evil ones, we are learning from who? The good one. Then at the end, we will know who will conquer. You understand me? So we no fear those ones. Those ones are they fear us. So, get me?
That one not the problem. I just say some people need to wake up. Some people still never wake up. That's my problem. Some people. Even
When
sometimes I do say let me listen to some people that claims to also be Igbo brothers, their space. You still see them talking rubbish. Some people will just organize Labour Party and see Labour Party move forward. How can a Labour Party move forward? People that don't have like these people that what they don't know is that what is what is dealing with Labour Party is far bigger than them. That even nobody can save them. Labour Party can't win anything in this country unless the one they want to dash them, and they are not even ready to dash. When they have not even dashed PDP, is it Labour Party they will dash something? I see some people ranting, they do this one, they do fraud, they do some. I've been just looking at some people. This country that you see that some men, some cabals have sat down, organize how they will be using the country for business. I they are ranting. Look at the so-called what they are using their NNPC to do to use Nigeria as a play. They say they use Dangote to do refinery do this one, refinery do this one. They don't know that some people can just sit down and use one businessman to invest something. They don't know that this same APC people owns that useless refinery. They say Dangote owns. Dangote owns. Where did Dangote steal the money from to build the refinery? All these people don't know they are just using their brain, cooking up things so that everybody will come. Okay, they don't build refinery. What is next? Fuel is still 1,200. Some people are selling 1,300. Some people will be selling 1,100. Will be selling 900. Some people will be selling 800. Some people will be selling 900. To tell you how useless the country. The country don't even have one particular amount to they sell fuel. Some people will be selling 1,000. Some places you come, you see 1,350 naira. Just a useless country that has no. Everybody just come and make noise and go. Everybody will just come and make noise. Some people will tell you they will use obedience to remove Tinubu. If obedience to win anything, 227, let me know. Like, if they have love that God is coming to save someone very soon, because if they look at obedience winning APC in 227, rather
I
than
mean,
winning APC, APC will fold. APC will
those
fold. They
ones.
don't know that even men are the ones owner of that APC. APC is not even owned by a party. It's owned by some group of bad old cargoes that operate in many bad holes in Nigeria, claiming they are fighting for the country. They don't know they are using the country to exploit themselves. Look at Tinubu coming to help Nigeria. Now he's inside the Nigeria. Now he's no more helping the Nigeria. He's now wasting the Nigeria.
Okay, those
Um,
those
um,
those people wey they call Igbo people, will be part of this LP. How many are there? Can you give me like a rough estimate of their
I know they even.
are
I
they up
think
to
I
one
know they
million?
blow. Which 1 million? Are they up to 10 people? I mean, it's not only obedient that is the other people, even their chairman is not. I'm not even sure it's an Igbo. I don't even follow them up. I don't know much thing about them. I don't want to even know anything about anything. But like as I'm
Okay,
talking to you, and I don't have voters card. I don't have voters card. I only have ID card that I use in verifying some of that my school things. Of what I'm needing. When I need one ID card in Nigeria, I just nanaga. If not, won't anything Nigerian planning or even their
okay.
SIM card sef, I would have not be using their name to register it, but the thing
They
will
are
not
to
accept
up to
registering
100.
it. They're not up to 100 now.
Then
Well
what
known
about
people are not
the
well known people are not even up to 50. So let us leave others, all these house speakers that
what
can
about
just come up in.
the 50 million Biafrans that have already voted in our self-referendum?
That is it, man. That is the only hope. A living. Anybody calling
See,
himself an Igbo man living in our house.
bro, I ask you, what about the 50 million people who don't vote for our self-referendum? Those ones, uncle. See, let me tell you, anything we dey do for this life, if you never get enemy, that's never this serious. And the highest form of enemy you can get is the enemy within. So, yes, we already know that in this fight for freedom, in this fight for struggle, let me make it understand. There are people that their family, the money where their family gets today, now because of the corruption of Nigeria. Ndị Igbo shi alarị mma, ọwụ n'eze. Now, this corruption, yes, this corruption of Nigeria government in every state, there are some people that are benefiting from it. You get me? There are people that are benefiting from this corruption. There are some Igbo people that are benefiting from this corruption, where they help Fulani, they come our land, they steal our natural resources, they steal our oil, they steal our gas. There are some Igbo people that are helping this Fulani, they point out locations for them where most of our commanders are. They go there, they kill some of them. To pay them millions of naira. There are some Igbo politicians that they are benefiting when they enter, they collect billions of naira. There are some families today that they are feeding from this corruption, the robbery, the human trafficking, any form of crime you can think of. There are some people that are benefiting from inflation. There are some people that are benefiting from, even as the price of fuel they increase. Some people they benefit from them. There are some people that are benefiting from a lot of evil, and most of those people, they are Igbo people. There are some Igbo people, okay, like Cubana chief priest. Imagine Cubana, like somebody like Cubana chief priest. Do you believe that some of those people have uh, a like a house where they keep prostitutes for uh, what you call big men like them? How can our young girls be into prostitution and all those things? Do you believe that some of these people you are calling big men are benefiting from this corruption? A lot of them are selling drugs. Even these people they call them this and that, people that take this meth. Some of these big men are benefiting from the corruption, the violence, the disorder in Nigeria. So, do you expect these Igbo people that are making billions of naira yearly from this corruption? There are thousands of them. There are thousands of them. These Igbo people now that are very, very, very corrupt, that are benefiting from these crimes that are going on. Do you expect them to support Biafra? because they know that when Biafra comes, this corruption is going to end. When Biafra comes, there will be no need, there will be no means for them to be making corrupt money, because corrupt money is the easiest form of money to make. Yes, so a lot of them are benefiting from this corruption. Many of them, many. So how do you expect these corrupt Igbo men that are benefiting from this evil that is being propagated against their brothers? I have seen an Igbo brother kill his brother because of money. I have seen people slaughter their children because of money. So how do you expect these Igbo people or these corrupt Biafrans among us do what? Okay, you heard that some IPOB people sold for $9 million. These people that sold Nnamdi Kanu for $9 million, do you think that they are going to allow Nnamdi Kanu to come out? No. Now, these people that are benefiting from your cry, do you know that the way you are crying every day, that see the kind of school that I'm going to, I wish I'm going to school abroad. The way you are crying, oh, I'm hungry. Some people are laughing, some people are smiling. Your tears is another person's joy. Some people are benefiting from your anger. Some people are benefiting from your tears. Some people are benefiting from your cry. Now, these thousands of Igbo people that are benefiting from this corruption, do you think that they'll support Biafra? They will not support Biafra. They will never. That is why you see all these politicians never. They will say over their dead body. If Biafra comes now, these billions of dollars will they enter from my account every year. Will come. People like Atos and Ubo them will get oil well. Will they illegal? Eh? They will stop making all those oil well money and all those things. Now, do you think that people like these people will leave you to get Biafra in peace? No, now. No, na haba. They don't go green now. They don't go green. You won't spoil waiting they give them food now. You won't spoil that corruption when they give them food. You see? So that is why we have a lot of enemies among us. Some of these people are poor. If Nigerian government call them, say, show me where that your brother there. I will give you 500 million naira. You go send a lie, you no go figure me. They go transfer 100 million. Yeah. I go shake. Chineke, they don't give me 100 million. No, Pia, you go see, you go betray that in brother. We talk saying trust them. So that is why we have a lot of saboteurs. We have a lot of corrupt people among us. God help us. We have a lot of evil people that are your brothers. So among us, where no one make you leave. So you know, say as you did today now, if you just wake up tomorrow and God blesses you and you find 100 million naira in your account, do you know that there is a brother of yours that is going to be so envious of you? There is a brother of you that is going to be jealous. If you kill yourself to collect that thing, but you no go know. So, my brother, anything we will do, we must get enemies among us. We must get the evil ones among us. But no matter what, the good ones are greater than the evil ones. Remember that among us, there are good people. There are upright ones that actually, there is a saying that they say, do you want champagne for a few or do you want clean water for all? It is a choice for us to make. And what is that choice that we made? We don't want champagne for a few, where after drinking the champagne, everybody will get drunk and go home, while the others, our brothers and our sisters, are in the streets suffering, no water for them to drink. Is that what you want? So, some men have said, we want champagne every day of our life, to hell with the others. Some men have said, no, no to hell with the others. We want water for everybody to drink, not champagne for a few. So, my brother, there are corrupt Igbo people that do not want this Biafra to come. They don't want it to come because when it comes, it's not going to benefit them. Because when it comes, their channel of corruption will end. Because when it comes, their human trafficking business will end. Because when it comes, their drug trafficking business is going to end. Because when it comes, their oil stealing, their illegal mining all those things are going to end, because when it comes, their kidnapping activities will end, because when it comes, they will not have that power and glory which they used to have in a federal system in Nigeria. Because when Biafra comes, we are going to cleanse the land again. They don't want it to come. So how do you expect evil to want good to prevail? How? So that is why any evil man will crush him. Believe you me, will crush him. So now you see that now these things they know they support Biafra. So anybody we see we no one support Biafra, leave him, leave the person. There are more than 50 million people that have already voted, meaning that 50 million people have given our prime minister the mandate to declare Biafra. In what was the name of in UK, when they conducted the referendum in UK, around around 50 million people voted in the referendum. 26 million people, right? Yeah, 26 million people or so voted against Scotland becoming a country. 24 million people or so, no, around, let's say, 25.6 million people voted for Scotland not to become a country. Let's say around 4 million people voted for Scotland to become a country. How many? What was the difference? Just around 200,000 or so. That was why Scotland did not separate from the United Kingdom. So, and why did Scotland remain part of the United Kingdom? Because around 25 point something million people voted against it. Now, you ask yourself, and still, there are so many people in the United Kingdom that did not participate in this referendum that Scotland uh, 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 did in the United Kingdom. Many Scottish people did not participate in the referendum. The ones that participated, the evil ones did what? Won. Now, in our own referendum, what you ask yourself is this: these 50 million people that have voted, don't care about the ones that did not vote. Now, in this vote, in this referendum, I know that some people will still vote no, but I am very sure that the people that voted yes for Biafra to be redeclared will be the number will be much more higher than the number of people that voted no, because the evil ones will still come to be against what we are doing. So the ones that did not vote, none of their business. The ones that voted is what matters the most, and we are going to win. So those ones who know they support Biafra, those ones who know they support what they do, those ones who know they support the efforts who they make, leave them, to hell with them. At the right time, the ones who go change will change. The ones who no go ever change, no go ever change. But you see these 50 million people who we don't see, where they support this movement today. Now the ones where we hold. If you get 5 brothers for your house, 2 they support you, or among your 5 brothers on a day 6, 1 they support you, 4 they against you. My brother, you no go talk say because the remaining 4 na your brothers, you go wan force yourself on people wey go kill you. You see that one wey love you most, wey dey support you, wey want your progress, you stay with him more than those 4 evil ones that want you to die. So I don't care about those corrupt Biafrans that are not supporting what we are doing. I care about the ones that are supporting what we are doing. Those ones that are awake morning, afternoon, and night, that want this our dream to be finally actualized. That is the people that I care about most. I care about the people. Those are old women and old men who participate in this self-referendum. I care about those in the diaspora who participate in the self-referendum online. I care about those who brought out their time to participate in the vote. I care about my prime minister. I care about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I care about those good people who support the movement. So I don't care about those evil ones. You dey hear me? Master K, are you there? You know, some of our brothers are gullible. I believe that he came here to, I don't know, maybe to challenge what we are doing, but we are very, very prepared. Nobody go fit come here talk rubbish about Biafra or start talking about the people that are not supporting what we are doing. To hell with them. Now, these ones will do with us, that we care about. This is 125 here in Biafra land, and I'm still awake. So, you think I care about those bad eggs? We don't care about what we do. To hell with them. I don't know. Starman, you did there? Anybody they hear me?
Yeah, you're being heard.
Okay. Thank you very much. So, now these good ones we will care about. Not be those bad eggs. We don't care about those bad eggs. We don't care about those evil ones. I believe that so far as all of them come together here, our aims are going to be achieved. No matter what any evil person does or any Jupiter, they don't feel stop what they do. None of them go feel stop what we believe in. None of them can destroy our plans. All these zoo politicians wey be Biafrans, some of them don see say their zoo police and army cannot save them again. So all those people dey fear them. Say see wetin they go do, see wetin they go do. We no send. If any of them misbehave, the Biafra Defense Forces will decimate him or her. So na the thing. Make all these our brothers, make them no dey fear. They no dey fear. So I don't know why person go just come online, they ask gullible questions, trying to uh, bring our morale down. Maybe say I dey online by this kind of time. They discuss meaningful thing. Person go just come from nowhere, come they tell me about people they suffer. Then who are we now fighting for? We are fighting for those people they suffer. If they don't know, it's not only about money and all those things, about their life too. About their life. Even if those politicians and those big men can give these people food, do they have the power to protect their life? Do they have the power to protect their properties? Do they have the power to give them what they want? Do they have the power to build good schools for them? You think it's about being a big man? Being a big man, you get where your money go reach, stop. The airport, one of the airports where they work for Biafra land here. Now, airports will be say group of people come together. They gathered money by themselves and they built the airport. And today, it's still standing. So we don't need all those. We need the big men for sure. But you see those corrupt ones with the spoil things, we don't need them. I beg. We can do it by ourselves if we believe that we can do it. So we don't send all those ones where they do nonsense. We only care about the ones that care about us. We care about the ones that care about us. Even if you're a big man, can you take care of 80 million Biafrans? Even if you're a big man, does your money have the capacity to help 20 million Biafran children? And don't forget that as they go, they born. As I'm speaking to you, there are many Biafran women that are pregnant as of now. You're a big man, Kubana chief priest. You're a big man, what's his name? Obi Kubana. You're a big man, Fino. You're a big man, Flavor, where they sing. You're a big man, Omale. All these Biafran people where they sing. All of them are big men, billionaires, millionaires. I know. Okay, well, we'll go to the Afonja tribe. You're a big man, Davido. You're a big man, Wizkid. Does your money have the capacity to help 20 million Biafran children to eat daily? Does it? Okay, if you have 20 million Biafran children and you spend just 2 ejema on them, that is 40 million ejema daily in dollars, $40 million. In 10 days, $400 million. Does your money have the capacity to help these children? Now, Kubanachi Priest, because I know some of that they listen to these things secretly. Does your money, ask me, does your money have the capacity to help these children? Does your money have the capacity to build hospitals that will serve the whole of Biafra land? Does your money have the capacity to build good universities across all the 40 states in Biafra land? All these people, they call themselves big men. Does their money have the capacity to build trains that will go around the whole of Biafra land? All these people, they claim to be big men. Do their money have the capacity to build airports? Do their money have the capacity to build seaports? Because in Biafra land, there will be more than 5 seaports. Do their money have the capacity to train these people in school? Do their money have the capacity to work infrastructures in the whole of Biafra land? Do their money have the capacity to build the economy of all those people? Do they have the capacity to build good roads? Do they have the capacity to build great infrastructures? Do they have the capacity to supply gas to the whole of Biafra land? Do they have the capacity to build refineries? Do they have the capacity to build nuclear power plants? Do they have the capacity to build dams that will produce electricity? Do they have the capacity to build wind turbines that will power the whole of Biafra land? Do they have the capacity to clear all the debts that is in Biafra land? Do they have the capacity to pay all the millions of workers in Biafra land? Do they have the capacity to supply steady network to the whole Biafra land? Do they have the capacity to supply computer equipments to the whole of the Biafra land? Do they have capacity to supply water, pipe-borne water to the whole of the Biafra land? Do they have the capacity to mine gold? Do they have the capacity to mine our oil? Do they have the capacity to supply fuel and diesel to the whole of Biafra land? But all of them are there making out. Once somebody just make $200 million, single come out, big man, carry siren, one. They deceive everybody, they destroy the whole neighborhood, they make everybody notice them. But they do not have the capacity to do all these things that I'm saying today. These are the things that we need in Biafra land. We need steady light. Maybe this one NEPA go bring light now. The next time they bring light is the next 2 days. Want steady light. Want steady electricity. We don't want to be hearing sound of generators again every night. We want good waters. We want good roads. We want airports. We want trains that will go around. We want developments. We want technology. We want our children to go to school, nice schools. We don't send our children to school anyhow abroad again, where they will treat them like slaves. We want our children to eat good food. We want our people to practice good agriculture. We want our people to have good educational system. We want our people to have good pipe-borne water. We want our people to make use of their natural resources, their gas, the uranium in our land. We want to have nuclear power plants. We want to have our own missiles like other countries. We want to have good weapons. We want to have good and quality and standard military like other countries. We want to equip our soldiers with great weapons. We want to have good homes to live in. If you come to Biafra land, you see skyscrapers, you see mansions. We want at least the GDP of our land to reach at least everybody, the GTB will reach at least 100,000 ejema, or at least 150,000 ejema, or if possible 200,000 ejema. That is what we want. We want everybody to be comfortable, even if you're not a millionaire, but you can afford what you eat, you can afford what you drink, you can afford clothes. We want to have factories in Biafra land. We want to have companies in Biafra land. We want to have companies that produce food, that produce milk, that produce juice, that produce good water, that produce good things for our people. We want our lands to be highly developed. Those people that claim that they are big men, they don't have the power to do all these things. It is only when all of us come together and unite that we can have the power to do this thing. But all of them are busy creating shenanigans online and doing all those nonsense. These are the things that we want for our people, not nonsense. We want our country, Biafra, to compete among nations, among the world. We want when you come out, you be proud of calling yourself a Biafran. That is what we want. We don't want nonsense. We don't want corruptions and evil. Because if you check in a society where people are poor, the rate of crime will increase. In a society where people are poor, you see armed robbery, you see kidnapping, you see a lot of evil, ritual killings going on here and there. That is what we want. We want where our talents will be shown. We want where our talents will be made use of. We want where our people will become great again. That is what we want. And these people, they do not have the power to do those things. That is why our Prime Minister is awake morning, afternoon, and night, doing wonders, doing great things for us. And some idiots are online talking nonsense against him, speaking false words against him. Some are even going to native doctors to speak against our Prime Minister. Some are creating propagandas against him just because this man wants good things for us. And the only way we can achieve all these things is when we have a sovereign state, when we have a sovereign nation of our own, when we have a central bank of our own. Because when we have a central bank, we can create our own currency, our own digital currency, our own everything, our own database, our own passports. We can equip our soldiers. We can buy fighter jets, modern ones like F-22, F-35. Because when we have our own sovereign state, we can have missiles like other countries of the world. Or are they more better than us? Abi, they get two head. We get one head. Them, they get two head, Abi. They get one head, we get one head. They get two hands, we too, we get one. They get two legs. They get brain, we get brain. So anything the white man can do, we too can do it. But for over 100 years, Biafrans, our talents, our developments have depreciated in the hands of these evil men, in the hands of these evil terrorists, in the hands of these evil people that call themselves one Nigerianist. Our talents have been killed. The great people have been destroyed by these evil ones. Can you imagine the hatred that they have for us? That only in the course of 3 years, they slaughtered 3.5 million children that did nothing to them. They killed women. They committed war crimes against us. Why? Just because we wanted to be free. For you to discover the amount of talent that our scientists had, they produced weapons, produced atomic bombs, produced a lot of things just to defend themselves. They refined their own crude oil, modified their own rockets, created their own networks. And all these things they saw and they said never can we allow these people to go, because when we allow these people to go, they're going to become the greatest in Africa. That is what they do not want us to achieve. They do not want our people to achieve greatness. They do not want our people to achieve the best, because they know that when we rise, oh my God, we will become very, very, very great among nations. When we rise, when the children of the rising sun rise, they know that with what we have learned, that we are going to be very, very powerful. They know that we are going to produce our own missiles. We are going to produce our own fighter jets. We are going to produce our own helicopters. We can do it. We have the people that can do it. Them. We want all these good things. We want all this greatness for ourselves. That is what we want. We don't want to be in a third world country again. We don't want to be in a country where the currency depreciates day by day. That is not what we want. We don't want to be in a country, in a failed state, where the government cannot even protect the so-called citizens. We don't want to be in a country where you do not know the difference between a slave and a free man again. Our people, our ancestors have been democratic in nature. They have been Republicans, and that is what we want. We don't want to be in a federal state again. We want to be in a confederation. We want to be in a nation where everybody has the right to speech, has the right to live, has the right to do what they want to do except to commit crimes. We want to be in a nation where everyone is given access to good things, to good health, to good clothing. We don't want to be seeing naked people in our streets again. My brother coming online here saying that he saw naked children, he saw hungry children, that nobody is there to. Who will help you? With all that I've listed here, you have seen that all these billionaires that you are claiming, that they do not have the power to help these people. It is only when we become a sovereign state that we can have the power to help us. It is because we are under Nigeria. That is why we are in captivity. It is because we are under Nigeria. They now feel that they are the ones that have the power to decide our fate, whether we live or whether we die. It is because we are under Nigeria that they will decide whether our seaports will be opened or not. How can you be in a country where you have refineries and they take out the crude oil from your own land, export it, take it to another country, remove the subsidy, and bring it back and sell it to you in a high price? Is that the kind of country you want to be in? You want to be in a country where we say if you are sick, you get the kind of sickness where you could just get, they don't go fit treat you for the country. The guys fly you abroad. You want to be in a country that does not produce its own medicine. We want to have great pharmacists that will produce powerful medicines that will find cure to a lot of illness. We want to have great doctors, great engineers, great lawyers, judges, great policemen, Air Force, Army, Navy, military, teachers, lecturers, many things. That is what we want. We don't want to be in a failed state again. We want to be powerful again. Because inside every Biafran person, there is something that always tells us that we are bound to achieve greatness. For you to survive, for you to achieve greatness, you have to be in an environment that gives you the ability to thrive. You have to be in an environment that gives you the ability to live. You have to be in an environment that gives you the ability to develop yourself. The high rate of illiteracy is coming upon us. So, in order for us to thrive, We have to be in an environment that is conducive for us to thrive, to develop ourselves. That is what we need. That is what we want. Look at great countries today. They had to break up in order to achieve their greatness. Our Prime Minister calls it unity in diversity, right? That is, you have to divide, separate from the others. We have matured enough. We don't have to be in captivity again. You know, when you give birth to a child, you don't go allow that child to do anything you want to do. But once the child is up to 18 years, you say that he has become a man or a woman, and that child now has the right to live and find his own way. The same thing has happened to Biafra in this generation. Back then, our ancestors did not know a lot of things. They only fought the battle of freedom with guns and barrels, which they didn't have enough. And they were conquered by these terrorists. But along the years, we have thrived in poverty. We have thrived in hunger. We have been punished a lot, and we have learned a lot, and we have become matured. We are no more children again. We are now adults, and we are ready to have a sovereign nation of our own. Because when we have a sovereign nation of our own, everything will begin to make sense. I see some people coming here today talking about the Biafra coin, how it's going to be beneficial to us and all those things. How can you have this coin when you do not have a sovereign state? That is why we need the sovereign state. That is why we need this sovereign state where we have our own central banks that will back everything up. That is why we need them. That is what we need. Okay, do you want us to back our currency, our coin with Nigerian naira? How? How? When we have our country, we can, if we want to have 100 trillion ejema, we can have it. It's our own. That secret that the white man does not want you to know, we will know it. Yes. They know that we are coming. They are afraid. They are scared. They know that we are coming. They know. They know. The same way the white man made his money, his weapon. Aye. It is the same way that we also make ours our weapon too. But ours is not going to be for destruction. Our own is going to be for good. I want you to understand that in our bank, we will print our own currency. If we want to print 100 billion, we can print it. Our Prime Minister, according to him, we are not going to build an economy based on debt. We'll build an economy that will be beneficial to everybody, to eradicate poverty. That is what we want. That is what we want. That is what we want. And let me make this impression, please. Some people saying that our currency is going to be backed by our natural resources and this. Yes, it is a good idea. But I want you to see the reason why the Biafran currency has the ability to become one of the strongest currency in the world. Take a look at this, like the United States dollar. Ask yourself, what is the United States dollar being backed with? Is being backed by what? The government, first of all. Meaning that the Biafran currency can be backed by the Biafran what? Government. Now, secondly, the main thing that the United States dollar is being backed with is what? The economy. The economy. The economy. And we have the economy to back this currency up. We have it. We don't have to use natural resources to back it up. We can use our economy, our strength, our natural strength. This is our economy. You build our economy to be very, very, very strong in all angles, any sector you want it. Any sector. Is it the banking system? We are there. Is it any sector you want? We are there. So that is what we want. A lot of people's brain has gone to waste. A lot of people's brain. That is what they want for us. They want us to suffer. They want us to die. How can somebody study medicine and surgery and come out and be driving Bosimo and be driving Keke Napep and you are proud to call yourself a Nigerian? You come out and sing Arise, you compatriot. How? How somebody go study mechanical engineering, finish, then you come out and you be driving Okada? How person go study psychology, finish, then you now come out and be going for all these local shows, playing guitar? Yeah? Is that what you want? Nigeria made it that when you see, Nigeria made it possible that if you do not study medicine and surgery or nursing, that you're not going to make any money. That is what they want. So now in Nigeria, when they are writing JAMB and all those things, you see, everybody will put what? Medicine and surgery, medicine and surgery, medicine and surgery. Now, after struggling to put this medicine and surgery and some engineering and all those things, now after coming out, you now discover that Nigeria don't even get hospital. Chineke, where I want work, man. Where I want see work. You go there like 10 years. Some people 15 years never see work as doctor. Then when you finally see work as doctor, when they don't show you small mercy, you can't get work. They can't pay you 100,000 per month. While for US, they pay most doctors. You get what they pay $50 per hour, $70 per hour. Some highly professional, $100 per hour. Okay, when you convert $100 to your naira, how much? Currently, 170,000 naira. What you make in a month is what somebody in the United States is making per hour. And you are proud to call yourself a Nigerian. That is why I tell myself, any Biafran that is calling himself a Nigerian, that person is suffering from something. He's suffering from a mental illness. That is not what we want for our people. What we want is, no matter any course you study, the government to provide a job for you. If the government does not provide job, we are going to be able to attract international investors. There are investors out there in the world wey get billions for dollars, so they don't know wetin they want to do the money. They find where they go invest this money. So we having a sovereign state. Do you know that a lot of investors would like to invest in Biafra land, but mostly when they come, what do the Nigerian government tell them? No, maybe don't go to the southeast. The southeast is insecure. The people there are evil people. They will burn down your business. They will not promote your business. When you go to the southeast, you will not make any money. Instead, this your company, build it here in Sokoto. You see, the white man will build the company there in Sokoto. Another one will come. They say, leave those people. Don't mind them. They don't have anything to offer. Build this one in Lagos. They will build that one in Lagos. Another investor will come. They will want to come to Biafra land. They will say, no, don't build it there. Build it in Kaduna. Now, the investors that our people have attracted because of their brilliance, the Nigerian government to do what? Will divert it to their land for their own selfish interest. Now, when they go to those lands, most of those people, they have nothing to offer. Before you know it, the business will crash. The investors will do what? Will leave the land. They will take. During the course of years, a lot of foreign investors have left Nigeria because of the incompetence of the government, because of those people there have nothing to offer. But since this Nigerian government have been doing what? Been blocking these blessings for us. When we have our own sovereign, I hope you are seeing the reasons for us to achieve this Biafra. When we have our own sovereign nation called Biafra, when these investors will want to invest, they will not go and meet this Nigerian government again. They will directly come to the Biafran government. We are going to be able to attract these foreign investors. When we attract these foreign investors, we are going to increase the employment rate at least every year by 10% or every year by 20%. The government can even make it possible 30% before you know it. Look at our brothers, most of them in Abakaliki, Ebonyi, different parts of Biafra. They plant rice, they produce rice, but because they do not have the equipments, the machineries to produce this rice to become like the foreign ones, they call it local rice. But when we now have a sovereign state, the government can do what? Can simply buy these equipments, just like the president of Burkina Faso has done. The president of or the prime minister of Biafra, as Biafra is going to be a parliamentary republic, the prime minister of Biafra can buy these equipments and give to the farmers that plants this rice. You see, our rice will now become competent and begin to serve the nation. A lot of people are farmers. How can we be importing tomatoes, yam, and all those things? But because we are with the Nigerian government, they will not be able. Do you think that the Nigerian government will have the mind to buy rice miller and bring for you as a Biafran so that you become better than them? You think that the Nigerian government can buy tractor and give you as a Biafran so that you become better than the Almajiris, so that you become better than the Afonjas? You think that a Yoruba man will have the mind to buy tractors, farming equipments, and bring for you so that you become better than them? They are lazy people. They know that when we have these things, that even if Igbo man have tractor, I said that man go farm morning, afternoon, night. Yes. Ask yourself, in the olden days, our ancestors, they used to use obaji, a ban of yam. They used to use it to know who was richer than who. But look at today, our farmers are being discouraged. People that have the zeal to farm and produce food for Biafra land, their zeal, their morale is being lowered because they do not have the right equipment. The people that are supposed to become farmers are now going to engineering. The people that are supposed to become engineers are now going into fishing and all those things. This is why we need Biafra, so that we'll have territorial sovereignty, so that we will have ownership over everything. Since the Biafra land is directly connected to the Atlantic Ocean, meaning that we have more access to seafoods. You see the reasons why we need Biafra to come. More jobs will be provided to people. You now see that there are fishermen. The Navy will be deployed, that Atlantic Ocean, that our territory, guiding those places. The fishermen will be given the right equipment. They will enter there. They will be fishing from our waters and they'll be supplying fish. Round Biafra land, fish go there. Our people, they export fishes, they go different countries of the world. But because we do not have sovereignty, we lack a lot of all these things. When we have our own sovereign state, we can mine the crude oil that is in our land, refine them by ourselves. There are a lot of African countries that do not have them. We supply to them at a cheaper rate than the foreign countries from Europe and America is supplying to them. And we can do what? Make more money. The people have more jobs. When you have refinery in Biafra land, you have created a job opportunity for the people. When you give tractors to farmers, you have created employment for people. When your military is standard, more people will enter the military. You have created more opportunity for people. When you build hospitals in all the states, I'm talking about standard hospitals in all the states in Biafra land, you have created opportunities. When you build great universities, teachers will not be useless again. You have created opportunities, job opportunities. When you build nice standard secondary schools, high schools, you have created job opportunities. When you create big things, look at when you go to Aba, you see people walking clothes, shoes, but because they made them in Aba, I say it's fake, it's Aba. But if the government of Biafra can invest their money there, support those people there, you see that we'll be able to produce our own clothes. You are going ahead by doing what? Creating job opportunities. Ask yourself, if you're a businessman, you sell food, you have a restaurant, a big restaurant that can contain 1,000 people, and nobody is able to even afford what to eat. Do you think that your business will go well? No. But whereby you have created a job opportunity for many people, you see that people will be trooping in and buying your food. The economy will be doing what? Will be growing. That is what they don't want. They know that we have all these ideas. They know that we have all these strategies. They know that we know all these things. But because of their jealousy, because of their envy, because of their hatred, they do not want us to live. But by the grace of Chukwuka Kabiama, our Prime Minister has set his foot in. Our Prime Minister has stepped in to change the tide. He has stepped in to change the course of history. He has stepped in to change everything. He has stepped in to destroy the handwork of these devils. Have you seen what these evil people have denied from us for years? Look at Biafra, that is blessed with many rivers, cannot even provide power, electricity, common electricity that is everywhere. Electricity we don't have. When you have electrical power plants, you provide job opportunities for our people. When you build trains, you provide job opportunities for our people. When you attract companies like all these Walmart and Amazon and all these companies, they will come here, you provide opportunities. When we manufacture our own things and we have e-commerce companies like Amazon's and build our own, you see the same way that they built this Twitter and our Prime Minister is working this freedom stream. They will build their own e-commerce. Biafrans will build their own. If white people want anything, our people will produce it, export to them through where? Through the waters. And this is why they don't want Biafra to come. From the Atlantic Ocean, we can transport. From our airports, we can transport. We can produce things. What is this economy that we are talking about? Economy is simply the level of production and the exportation and importation of your goods and services in the country. The more goods you produce, the more job you create, the more as in goods you create, the more things you manufacture, the more the economy is being stabilized. And once your economy is stabilized, the currency is stabilized. So this, and once the currency is stabilized, there will be lack of inflation. Biafra has the potential to become at least top 5 of the strongest countries in the world because we have the natural resources. Natural resources, remember, is not only crude oil and gas. Food also is, even food is the number 1 natural resource. Believe me. Food, we have the food. The waters, we have direct access to the Atlantic Ocean. In fact, see Biafra land, see Atlantic Ocean. We have the waters. In the waters, we have the fishes. All of them are natural resources. We have the crude oil. It's a natural resource. We have the gas. It's a natural resource. If you check ourselves, we have gold. It's a natural resource. We have a lot of things. We have the coal. We have the limestone. We have we can produce cement and supply. Yes. We can produce a lot of things. We can produce cars and export them. What can the white man do that the Biafrans cannot do? These are the things that will build our economy. Once our economy is strong, it has finished. Gone are those days when they lied to us that the Biafra soil is infertile and it cannot produce things. Lies. In fact, I am proud to say today that our soils are one of the most fertile and can produce things. We can innovate a lot of things. Yes, we can create our own computers and data. What do you mean? We can do all those things. Once our people learn them, we can be able to achieve all those greatness. We have the ability to come out as 5 of the strongest countries in the world. We have the ability to raise Africa from the dust again. We have it. A lot of countries are landlocked and do not have access to the ocean, but we are blessed by Chukwu Kabiama and privileged to have that direct access. It is a privilege. We have the human resource, over 80 million people. Jesus Christ. Burkina Faso is not even up to 30 million people. Niger is not even up to 30 million people. Even Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali joined together is not even up to our population. That is human resource. We have it. We have these potentials. We have the potential to have one of the strongest militaries in the world to guide and to defend citizens. We have all these things. We have strong men. We have strong women. We have resilient men. We have resilient women. We have intelligent men and women. We have everything. We have everything. We have carpenters. We have electricians. We have plumbers. We have everything. We have physicians, we have surgeons, we have doctors, we have the potential to create the best surgeons, the best doctors in the world. Yes, that is the human resource. To stay away from those other natural resources, the human resource. Yes, we have the ability. Even if these 80 million people secure a job, we can on our own willingly. Okay, imagine where 80 million people pay a tax willingly of 200 ejema because we can afford it. I'm just exaggerating, of 200 ejema a month. Calculate it in dollars. Calculate how much it's going to be. Then calculate it in 5 years. Calculate it in 10 years. Then imagine what we can achieve just through the human resource alone. That is why they are scared. That's why Mazina Dekano told them that if it's the oil that they want, let them take it. Because now we have the ability to achieve all this greatness. Yes, we have the ability. We have the power. I know that I'm not an engineer. I might not know how to build a car, but I know that there is a Biafran out there that knows how to build a car. What are you telling me? I know that I might not know how to build a train, but I know that there is a Biafran out there that knows how to build a train. Of course, now. I know that I might not know how to teach, but there's a Biafran out there that knows how to teach. This is what I call the human resource. This is what I call the economy. This is the economy that will strengthen our future. This is the economy that will make us one of the greatest tomorrow. If you people do not want our currency to fall, then let our economy never ever fall. So we have all these potentials to be great. We have all these potentials to be mighty. Biafra is a people that were subjugated to fall from their height. This is our time. The planets have aligned, the stars have aligned, the universe is in our favor. The Almighty has stirred his mighty hands on us. This is the time for us. It's time. This is our rising point. This is our time to shine. This is our time to achieve greatness. This is our time to do what other countries could not do. Do you know that Biafra achieved what many African countries we achieved those things during war? What we can achieve when we are in our right senses. Yes, that is what they don't want us to know about who we are. We have this ability. We have the capability. We have the physical strength. We have the mental strength. We have the vision. We have the resilience to achieve all this greatness. Thank you very much, host. I use my mic here. See. Are you there, host? Host, are you there? Can anybody hear me?
Okay, Biafrans, we're gonna go. I think they've removed them. So good night from here. We see you tomorrow again. We see you tomorrow again. Keep voting for freedom. If you need voting link, inbox Ada Biafra from Chicago. Ndewonu. Kachifonu. We are going home. Biafra is our home. God bless our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. God bless our Prime Minister. God bless BLA. God bless the donors that did wonderful things today. Remember, it is Biafra o'clock. If you no vote, you are supporting Nigeria. You are supporting the terrorists killing Biafrans. Let me see if they are back. If they're back, you go to Twitter and see if they are back. You continue watching from there. So, don't know what is going on. The attack is too much. Even on TikTok, they keep reporting our pages. So, But they can't stop us. Afonja, keep crying. Unity beggars. Babiala. Nyanun kobo. Babiala. Nyanun kobo. Onago. Cry tire. If you are a Biafran and you don't like what we are doing, relocate to the north. Relocate to Zoo side. All of you supporting Nigeria, may una life be like Nigeria. He say, they won't. Kachifon. Don't say I curse you. Say prayer. If you don't like them, why you go to support them? For people who say I dey curse them. I no curse you, now you support Nigeria. If you support Nigeria, why are you not saying, accepting that your life will be like Nigeria? May my life be like Biafra. He say, Kachifon.